Anyway, the bald guy, right?
The God damn. Okay. Oh God, I'm sorry. It is Wellith, the noble Wellith.
Okay.
He is standing outside, and the two guards who are standing there with him are having a conversation as you all approach. Okay. Now, do you remember the house name that you gave?
Rosenbell.
Yes.
Okay, Rosenbell. Okay, so he is standing outside, and as he is talking with the two guards, you walk up. Now, you do recognize one of the guards is actually, I'm going to put him there, and I will move him, because is actually, one of the guards actually appears to be one of Vaughn's crew.
Oh.
And he is in full guard attire as if he works for the city. And when you all approach, he stands there, looks at you. Name?
Rosenbell.
Rosenbell. And he starts looking through. Ah, yes, I see it here. And you can see him physically writing Rosenbell at the bottom of the list. Yes, I see here. With your +2s, correct?
Yes.
All right. And right underneath +2. Very blatantly, as the other guard looks at him slightly confused, and he looks over to that guard and goes, special guests. The other guard goes, oh, and straightens up and nods, seemingly very nervous. Now, I will say that you've seen... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, Serafina's just kind of stand there, like, not really intimidatingly, but like, you know, how that prissy noble stance.
Mm-hmm. Well, as you stand there, you also notice that the uniform this guard is wearing, while it looks like a town guard uniform, it's slightly different. And there's a giant crest on the front of it that is being placed over the town crest of Tanat. And it looks to be a crest of another noble family, as if they're being paid to be the guards there.
If I may ask, what is your crest?
Oh, and the other guard kind of still standing very straight, very nervous that, like, one of the nobles is talking to him. Well, you see, we are actually, like, the town guards here in town, but we've been told by...
Straighten up.
Yes, ma'am. We are the security for Miss Leloth, Karen Leloth, the hostess of this here gala. And we have been told to be as professional as a country bumpkin can be. No, wait, I'm sorry, that's rude to myself. But those were the words used. We're professional security guards.
Well, I suppose you're doing a fine job, and thank you for letting us in.
Thank you, milady. And he, like, awkwardly bows. Like he's never ever bowed before in his life. Like he kind of curtsies while he bows, like he does not sure how to do it. So like he's mimicking what he's seen before, which is mostly just ladies. He's just like he crosses his leg, he goes and he almost falls over. And the other security guard, who is the gentleman, you know, just goes, just stop. Just stop.
Gonna put her hand on the other guard that's like trying to bow and be like, let me teach you how to properly bow.
Oh, I couldn't. I wouldn't take the time, ma'am. You're expected. You're a special guest.
Ma'am, and Snack is going to like tap Serafina on the shoulder. I don't think it would be proper for a noble to bow to a guard, if you catch my drift.
I would agree with that. And that same kind of awkward guard is like shaking his head very furiously, like he does not want to be the guy who sticks out tonight. Like he's like, just that he's.
Sophie, she's just gonna kind of stare at the guards and be like, oh, fine. She starts kind of walking past them.
and he will step
And
away.
Snack's gonna like stand next to him as Seraphina goes first. Uh,
And
she's gonna
well, if
stand.
as you go
She's
to
gonna
walk
stop. Hang
by,
on. She's gonna stop by the guard. And she's gonna look at him. And she's gonna like dust some dirt off his shoulder and say, "You're doing great." Thumbs up, and then just kind of keep going.
which guard? The
The one who
awkward
was
one?
flustered. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And you see like a cracked smile on the gentleman who works with Vaughn. He just kind of looks away, goes. But as you go to walk by Wellith, he goes to stop you fairly quickly. Wait, Miss
Stop who?
Miss Serafina.
Yes.
I was told to give you this, and he pulls out a small letter, and it just has a V in like cursive on one side in the top left corner. He said that you might want to know this before tonight continues. Something has changed, as I was called to come here and given very little choice in the matter.
He's gonna kind of look at him very confused and I guess what's the word? Not sleight of hand. What's the word? I guess just kind of subtly take the paper so
Okay.
nobody else can see.
Currently, the only people standing near you are the two guards, and as you go to hand this off, the one that you guys know actually goes to, hey, that's none of your business, to the other one, and he goes, oh, my apologies. And he just kind of straightens up and stares straight forward, like there's no one coming, but he's just straight forward. He's like trying not to make eye contact with anybody. And the other guy, and the guard who knows Vaughn and obviously works with him nods and goes, take it. It might be important.
Much appreciated. She'll take the paper.
Okay.
Madam, don't forget your pet. And
Wow.
shut up. This is what you're supposed to be. Remember?
Is my little one allowed in?
Oh. And he looks down for the first time. And the other guard goes, yeah,
Ragnar
he's
just
fine.
looks pissed. He fucking hates this suit that he's in.
And the guard that you know looks and goes, yes, other people have brought dogs. And I believe one person even brought a goblin warhound.
I am being
what?
compared.
I'm sorry?
I am being compared to a fucking... Can I go home? Is it too late to just go back home and live in the dirt?
Tonight, I think tonight Gragnar is going to be my adopted son. I don't see him as a pet.
And the guard you know goes, of course, a lot of people treat their dogs as pets.
I'm gonna go back home and just go live in the dirt.
You can't even find home. Come on.
Let's
That's
go,
what you
Jen.
think.
Come
I
on,
can
little
try.
and the other, that guard that's awkward is very confused. He's like, but then like the one you know is snickering. He's got his head completely turned away. He's just like, and he's like, I do apologize, sir.
I know
shall
what
we?
you see.
Seraphina's gonna kneel down to Gragnar and be like, just go with it for today, okay?
Fine. I'm gonna find out where you sleep. And walk into the door and then walk in.
Oh man! And I just want to remind you, the outfit Ragnar is wearing is Django's frilly shirt.
Yep.
Fucking
Frilly clothes. It's a short, chubby kobold in like really, really clothes.
He sure is.
I'm telling you now, this thing is not gonna survive, be it on accident or on purpose.
As you walk in,
What happened?
I thought that was me for a
is
second.
a young woman standing between two very large suits of armor that encase what appear to be people, but from head to toe they are covered in armor. And she locks eyes with Seraphina, then cases the three of you from a distance and
Seraphina's
proceeds.
gonna kind of nod to her as she makes eye contact.
Agnar
She is going
is
to.
looking for where all the smells of food are coming from.
Nope, you're gonna sit right next to us. That's what you're gonna
He's
do.
not wandering off, he's looking.
He's not even
And-
in the building yet.
I thought we walked in the building.
Your character.
Oh, I didn't move him.
Oh, I thought you came in with us.
Nope, I forgot to move him.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
So as you all enter, she with these two large suits of armor proceed to enter, and she walks directly to you, stands about 5 feet from you, and as they stand there, those individuals have like black masks across their face. They're each easily 6 feet tall in their armor, imposing figures.
I can take him
I
in a fight, right?
And she goes,
like how you're hiding
Seraphina's just like 180 real hard from diplomacy to just violence. She was like, between the walk from here to there, I decided violence.
Violent, sure.
Ragnar, do you have a vial of alcohol? So as you all walk in, she begins
sorry.
to.
One more thing before we move on. I just had a sudden visual of Gragnar pulling out some like fire brew, throwing it down on the floor and screaming "Anarchy!" And then
That is definitely something you would do.
Oh, Lord.
Throws it down past Firebolt and just is like, ah ha 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 ha.
meanwhile doing the SpongeBob victory screech.
Goodness.
Anarchy!
Anyway.
Oops, me.
So she comes up to us, right.
Yeah, she approaches you and kind of eyes Seraphina. She takes a quick glance to the two of you, but ignores you completely. Hello, I'm the hostess for today's gathering, Carathin
Evening.
Leloth.
Okay, what? I'm sorry, what?
My name is Catherine Leloth. May I ask your name?
Seraphina's gonna kind of look her up and down. Rosenbell.
Rosenbell. I don't recognize that noble title. Where are you from?
From, north.
North? Where
Very,
north?
very far north.
And as you're talking, kind of very, very nervously, Welleth approaches, only for one of the guards to step up to him, shove the other guard to the side, and look down at him. You've never seen Welleth shrink. He's obviously a very stout man, being short, but he seems so small in this scenario. He's very uncomfortable.
Not
And
really. Is that really necessary?
I do apologize. I had to make special requests for him to join us tonight for a special show. Will you be joining us for that show?
I suppose I will, yes. I am here, aren't I?
Well, I'm only asking because it seems that you might be in the same interests. And very obviously looking at Gragnar and
Ragnar, who
Snack.
is hiding behind everybody.
looking at Gragnar and Snacks, it seems you like collectibles as well. And she
Are
walks
we-
up and looks Snack up and down, even going as far as to pick a piece of her hair up in her hand and toss it to the side.
These
That
are
stays
not
perfectly
my. These are not my toys, ma'am.
Oh. They are your servants, aren't they?
They are my companions.
cute. Well, if you're interested in the show, I'd be more than happy to escort you once dinner is done. It might be a little interesting, considering it seems that you know Mr. Welleth here. And Welleth
Oh,
kind of,
if
again, shrinks away a little bit.
Seraphina's gonna kind of side-eye Welleth. If he'll be there, I suppose we will too.
Oh, it'll be such a wonderful show. After all, my practice isn't illegal here now, is it? And she turns away and begins to walk back up to the stage. And Welleth is sweating. He's absolutely sweating. And he kind of sidesteps towards you. I don't know why she wants me here tonight.
I certainly don't know why either.
I received a very aggressive invitation. And he shows he pulls the side of his shirt to the side and shows a huge bruise on his shoulder, as if someone had physically grabbed him and dragged him to this location.
Why don't we find somewhere more private to sit and discuss?
Of course.
Madam, there's a spot in the corner if you'd like. And I point over to like the left. I'm actually gonna drag Snack there.
Okay. And your guys'
It's far
passive
enough away from everybody for us to have privacy.
Yeah, so you guys can go ahead and be seated there. I'm gonna grab. Fun fact: if you're in the application, you want to use your scroll wheel to go side to side. Just hold Shift, and it will scroll you side to side versus going up and down.
I fucking know that. God damn it.
Yeah, it's really nice. A lot of applications use it as a baseline, but it's something that not a lot of people know. So if you hold
I did
Shift,
not know that.
and
I've just been
hold,
right-clicking and dragging.
Yep.
Yeah,
Same.
if you hold Shift and scroll, it literally allows the entire screen to roll side to side, and if you just go up and down, that's fine.
Yep, did not know that.
That's neat.
It's wonderful. It helps a lot with map making when you're so busy doing so many things.
I bet.
Because I will point out, I'm going to toot my own horn. Every little piece of utensil you see on these plates was hand placed.
Oh wow.
Fuck that. And I got halfway through it before I realized I could just copy and paste the table around.
I was gonna say, a lot of it looks like you copy pasted it on there.
I
At least
did.
it looks good. I like it.
I did. Once I realized I could do it, I actually got so mad I deleted everything, made one table, and then I made slight adjustments to each table. Because, like, if you look, the wine is placed in different places. There's glasses moving around. Like, I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Now, I will say that as you all walk around, you will see on the far right-hand side that Vaughn is sitting across from one of his men.
Hold up. First thing
Vaughn, one of the things to notice is Vaughn looks very comfortable. He looks very comfortable here among other aristocrats and nobles. And next to him, I just spaced her name. I don't know why I spaced.
Mama.
So the lady, fuck, I forgot her name too. I have it somewhere. Was it Vera?
Viera. Lady Viera is standing next to him, not sitting. The clothing she's wearing is much different from what you guys are used to seeing. She seems to be wearing darker, more leather-like clothing, as if she's wearing, like, you guys know drow clothing. She's basically wearing clothing that's kind of putting on the show of, I'm foreign. Basically, you know, and she's not sitting, she's standing beside him while he eats.
It's the I'm exotic.
Yeah. It's very much a for-show thing. You knowing how Vaughn and her react with each other, you know this isn't normal, but they're putting on a show to make themselves appear like this is my prize standing beside me.
But I'd like to state where I'm sitting, I'm keeping a close eye on anyone who approaches us or who might be listening to conversation. So I'm constantly perceiving the people around us.
Okay, your passive perception is 11, I believe.
Let me see.
Yours is 11. I want to say Seraphina's is 11, and then I want to say Ragnar's is 9.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it might be 8. Hold on.
You have a -1 to your perception
Oh,
because I
cool,
checked all this
9.
last night. Yeah. I checked all
He's
this
like,
shit
that's
last
higher
night.
than I thought.
Yep.
Now, what's really funny is directly across from him is his other gentleman that you guys know. And he is dressed up head to toe in a nice suit and clothing and everything. And he looks uncomfortable as hell. He looks like he is absolutely loathing the clothes he's wearing.
Oh, dang,
And
that's like somebody else.
He's eating his food, but the way he's cutting up his meals, like he's holding his forks with like full-fisted, holding his silverware and stuff. And he's just like, you look at him and you see him like shaking his head and grumbling. And Vaughn is just smiling ear to ear watching this. You know, as you kind of scan the room, you see that the nobles sitting there appear to mostly be foreign nobles. Individuals not from this area. And they all just seem to carry crests very blatantly on rings or a necklace even. Something that shows that they're very proud of who they are. And as you sit, a young woman approaches you. Hello, my name is Erica, and I'm going to be your hostess. We have fresh pig, fruits, veggies, pies as well, all made to the custom of mostly the Kingdom United. If you have any preferred alcohol or flavoring, we also have that as well. How can I be of service?
I have a berry honey mead and a whole mutton with a side of fruit.
Of course. And you, ma'am?
Oh, I suppose I'll take some steak.
Oh, I do apologize. We have pork dishes and mutton as well. But we don't have any steak, unfortunately.
My dumbass thought mutton was steak. My bad. Well, I'll take the mutton.
Right. And she turns to Welleth and he says, "Whiskey, dry. Bring the container." And he is sitting there.
Wine as well.
What'd you say?
It's like, oh yes, and we'll take a whole bottle of wine as well.
Of course. And so she leaves, and in about 5 or so minutes.
What?
Gragnar didn't get his food.
Yeah, she completely ignored Gragnar.
Yeah, I thought so.
Give him some
I was expecting as much.
Yeah, she leaves and she comes back with 3 large bottles of wine. And I mean large bottles that she sets in the center of the table. She sets down a large bottle of whiskey in front of Welleth, and then proceeds to hand out your meals. They were all pre-prepped and kept warm. They're fresh. And then she walks over to Gragnar. I brought you something as well. And she just has a plate full of fruits and meats that's just stacked together. And she sets it on the floor in front of him.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him to eat off the floor, though.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
You can put the plate on the table.
And she kind of glances over like the heads of everyone, and again you see Catherine just absolutely like watching you all. Of course. And as she goes to pick it up, Gragnar, I need you to roll a perception for me.
Ooh, cool. I'm terrible at those. That's an 11 minus 1. That is a 10.
That's
Can I roll
enough.
perception since I'm already looking around too?
Yes, it is your. Yes, you can go ahead and roll since you were keeping an eye out.
15.
So how do I roll passive perception? Is it just perception?
So passive perception is your perception plus 10. If you roll for it, that's different. Essentially, in this case, if you ever roll for it and you get less than your passive, it's going to count as your passive because in this scenario, you all have stated you're alert.
Okay, so I just roll a flat d20 then?
You roll a
Or
d20, add your perception, and if it's still less than your passive, it'll be just your perception plus
okay.
10.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Hey.
So 10 was enough, honestly. So we'll start with Gragnar. Gragnar, as she reaches in front of you, you see a black tattooed band across her arm that ends in a diamond shape, on the bottom of her wrist. Okay, and it looks like a tattoo, but that black diamond is it it looks off, almost like it's a brand in the skin rather than a tattoo. Um, Serafina, when she goes to stand up, you see that she quickly pulls her arm over that same mark. She pulls her dress over that same mark and looks very nervous about it showing. Then turning around, goes to leave. Now, because you rolled a 15,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to treat it as you also saw the mark and you recognize it, which Serafina would recognize as well.
Right.
It's a slave mark.
I've seen many of those. Actually, I could have used my history on that because I've
Well,
seen
that was
many
just
of
a
those.
notice. That was just a notice it. It's something that's very passive. You guys would notice it once you see it. Gragnar doesn't know anything about it because of where he's lived. He,
Can I do a history check to see exactly the type of mark, because considering that I've worked with ships and I've
yes,
loaded ships and all that, I've seen many people come and go
yes, and
from the Kingdom United.
you do recognize that there are different marks for different things, such as what they did to
Yes.
become slaves and how long they've been. Go
Um,
ahead.
While she's doing that, can I start reading whatever paper they gave me at the front?
Yes. So while she's rolling that, I will tell you that the paper says two things. Things have changed. Janet is missing.
Oh.
Be careful.
Seraphina's gonna start looking very unnerved.
Mm-hmm. And your history roll of a 16 allows you to realize that she was a thief. That mark of the diamond states is simply a thief's mark, and it labels her as a slave who is meant to work essentially until they paid off their theft.
Okay.
But it is a Kingdom United mark, meaning that
Oh.
she's moving, you can assume, with Catherine. Because
And
again,
I'm going to. Is she like during this time? This is all like a sudden realization as she's reaching for the plate, right?
yeah.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna stop her.
ma'am?
Don't worry. Um, and I'm not gonna make it noticeable, but I'm gonna touch her. It's on her wrist.
Yes.
I'm gonna touch her wrist, like covering it slightly, and just kind of make eye contact and be like, "Go about your time. Do what you need to do. I'll pick up the plate."
I would much rather, and you see her look back, and Catherine is still watching you, and has her hand placed on her chin as she sees you touch this young woman's arm. I'll do it, ma'am. Please,
How about this?
ma'am. Ma'am, please.
Seraphina's gonna kind of snack. Just let her do it.
Fine. And I'll
And
let go.
she picks up the plate and sets it in the empty seat on the table for Gragnar to sit. And then she proceeds to turn around. And as she turns around, Catherine will wave her fingers to come to her as Catherine goes into the back room. And there's a pale look across this girl's face. Excuse me. And she quickly goes up the stairs and into the back room. What do you do?
Seraphina's gonna look to what is the guy's name again? Welleth. So do you know what's going on in that back room?
This building was custom built to the requests of the nobles from the Kingdom United in order to give them a place to have their shows and their galas and their trades. That back room is essentially a waiting room for individuals to go downstairs. I've never been downstairs. I've never had a chance to check out this building, in all honesty. Since I came here, I've been busy doing a lot of paperwork. But from what I'm told, no one but the nobles are allowed down there. Despite the fact that this is our town. And he stops himself for a second, almost realizing he says our. The fact that this town is not a part of the Kingdom United. The kingdom did donate a lot of money to keep this town going when it was rough.
So bribery.
Not necessarily. It's more that they brought their own people to fix up the town. So people
And
don't.
Serafina, sorry, go ahead.
The heads of town work outside of the noble estates. It's more like this entire place belongs to them.
Can Serafina kind of look around and see if anybody else is like really closely watching us?
Yes. As you do, you notice a guard north of you all, near the table. He's watching you all, and one of the like armored individuals isn't even hiding. He's his entire body is facing you all. Meanwhile, you look over and you make eye contact with Vaughn, who takes his wine glass and lifts it and goes, and he just kind of nods himself as if like a Playboy-esque nod, like, hello.
Like Great Gatsby.
Yeah, from across the room. Exactly. It's very much that. He very much lifts his glass. And he lifts his glass, and then he takes a deep drink from it and hands it off to Vera, who then proceeds to walk over and fill his glass at the other table, and then walk back and just place it gently into his hand. And he never once takes his eyes off of your table as he's smiling, and then he takes another large drink.
Question.
Yes.
You said it looked like they had already like prepared the food and it's just been like kept warm and they brought it to the table?
Yes.
Can I do like a quick... I'm so bad at perception. I don't know if this would be...
What are you trying to do?
Investigation check?
Yes, because the food's sounding sus to me. I don't know why, but it is.
Yeah, none of us have taken a bite yet.
Yeah.
Ragnar's not hungry after that situation.
Serafina's fucking like, better fucking treat my fucking companions right.
So that'd be investigation?
Yes.
Oh boy, I'm not proficient in it. Let's go. Oh boy, that's an 8.
Looking at
9. There we go.
Looking at it, it appears to be dry rub. Like, the way that this food was prepped was slow cooked for an extended amount of time, and it's got dry rub on it. And when you sniff it, you don't sense anything's off, but it is a mix of seasonings that you don't quite recognize. Like, your snout doesn't recognize the seasonings. You know salt, pepper, and that's pretty much it. So, like, and dirt. But, like, you don't recognize a lot of seasonings because kobolds don't usually use a lot of seasonings. But you do, like, you sniff it, you don't recognize a lot of the seasonings, but you can tell it's a dry rub. That's pretty much it. I will allow for one more person to try to go ahead and investigate their food if they like.
Sure.
Okay.
Try it. You said investigate?
Yeah, roll an investigation.
Get a +2 in that, so 14. Hell yeah.
So you see that the mutton is dry rubbed, and when you kind of use your fork to like scrape the top of the mutton, you notice that there is salt and pepper, but and like a few other seasonings. And considering you've worked ship work, you're used to seeing spices and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
and you see something that sticks out to you. And it's a spice that you remember specifically comes from the Kingdom United called black salt.
Oh.
And you were looking at it, you're like, oh, that's interesting. And as you look at it, you remember your captain talking about how he doesn't like black salt. In fact, you remember a past captain, a to you as a player, familiar burly man who used to state, "Don't eat it, kid. Dulls the mind," as he threw an
Oh.
entire shipment off of his boat.
I knew it. Sus.
And the snack is going to immediately push their plate away and look at Serafina and Ragnar. You know, I'm actually not feeling very hungry right now.
I mean, I wasn't gonna. I mean, I
I'm
wasn't
not
gonna
really
eat
that hungry either.
it. I wasn't gonna touch it anyway.
Is there anything in the wine too?
Looking at the wine appears to be normal wine.
Okay.
What
You
about-
look at it, you smell it, you don't see anything floating in it.
What about
Okay.
Wallace whiskey?
Welleth is just absolutely knocking back his whiskey. He's a nervous wreck, but he's slowly,
Boy.
Well,
two
he's dead.
or three glasses in already after only sitting there for about 15 minutes. He's starting to
Welleth?
feel a little. He's starting to look a little bit calmer. Yes,
May I see your whiskey for a moment?
but he looks at you. He looks at the whiskey. He pours a glass, hands you the glass, and takes the bottle and just starts knocking it back.
That's not what I meant, but I guess she'll start investigating the whiskey.
The whiskey looks completely fine. Whatever whatever that black salt was, it was specifically on the meat. Looking at the fruits and veggies, those seem to be fine because they weren't steamed. They all seem to be fresh cut.
Mm-hmm.
Serafino's gonna just knock back the whiskey.
And Wellif kind of smiles, like
gonna
almost
drink my mead.
half-heartedly. Yeah, almost half-heartedly. Look, I do want to apologize for how I was earlier. Past few days, I've been trying to clean up. It's not a bad town, okay? A lot's happened. And despite the fact of everything that's been going on, I have been trying to look out for this town. It's just not
Where-
easy. It's not easy being a middleman.
Serafina's gonna start talking very low. Do you know where Janet is?
And almost immediately, his face goes pale. What happened to Janet?
She's missing now.
And he immediately slaps his hands on the table, and several people stop. He turns around to look at the door, and almost immediately starts heading for that door.
Whoa,
Well,
hang on. I'm gonna grab him.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Just a regular check? Like, that's
A
it?
strength check. Yeah, just a strength check.
Oh, okay. It's like a 10. I get a
So
plus 3, but I rolled low.
So this is where you guys learn something a bit about Weylith. You grab his shoulder, and as soon as you grab his shoulder, he grabs your hand, turns it sideways,
Whoa.
and puts you on your knee.
Dang.
Excuse me?
Excuse
not.
me.
Get in my way.
You're
I
gonna
wasn't
get
always
killed.
an. If they got Janet, so be it. And this
Let
is a
go.
different accent on him completely. He normally has this very pure accent. Then don't touch me. And he lets you go, and he immediately storms off for that back room.
Son of a bitch. I just sit back down.
And your hand's a little sore.
I mean, that's why I said son of a bitch. I assumed so, Aaron.
Yeah, well, I
Fina
told-
kind of... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Can Serafina kind of look over to Vaughn, try and just signal, like, hey, what? I don't know what to do.
Yeah, Vaughn watches him going up with wide eyes, and he takes that wine completely down. Like this was not a part of the plan. and he looks over at the guard door, and you see that his buddy has come in. Oh my god, he got huge.
Oh,
His buddy goes in, and one of the other
that guard
guards
is jacked.
goes outside, and as he looks over and makes eye contact with him, he also sees Wellith going to the front and getting stopped by the two guards. And Willis starts talking very loudly, and it starts getting quiet around the area. Give me just.
Shit, we might have just given our fucking position away.
and all of a sudden, you see. Oh god, it keeps opening that. You see the guard come up behind Wellith, and the two armored individuals look at the guard, and they step to the side, and you can barely hear, "Take him to the back." And Jonathan, if you look over at Jonathan, you see he has a wine bottle, and he's like, like this is getting more complicated, and he's grabbed and he's taken into the back room.
Wait, by the guard?
Yeah, the guard takes him into the back room.
Okay.
And then one of the armored individuals goes in as well.
Uh-oh.
And the music has stopped. Everyone stops. The other guard steps to the center of the stage, which is essentially leads to the back area.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulls out a glass from a small table at one of these inns, walks back, pulls off their helmet, pulls down their mask, and with bright blue glowing eyes, holds up the glass and says, "I do apologize for the inconvenience, your honorables and your wonderful nobles. Please continue and enjoy your meal. You're under the protection of the Inquisition and the Inquisitional soldiers. No need to worry about a lower individual."
Can I make an insight check?
Yes, you don't need to though. You know what this is. He's a seeker, a soldier specially trained in the Kingdom United to protect nobles and hunt mages.
Would I know what this is too?
You've had a couple run-ins, but you've never talked to them. They don't talk to anyone that isn't really worth their time. You've seen them walking around, but they are considered some of the strongest soldiers who, without using magic, can go toe-to-toe with mid-level wizards.
Okay, so they're trained to hunt people that can use magic?
Yes.
Okay.
They're specifically trained to counter mages. Some of them have magical capabilities, some of them do not. Their blue eyes represent their ability to essentially use detect magic near constantly. And this is the same one that watched your group come in the entire time.
He knows.
Good thing I wasn't talking. I was about to start talking shit with message. I was like, dang, I'm glad I didn't do that.
I was gonna cast friendship on Wellith to try and calm him down, but I was like, that might not be a good idea. I'm glad I didn't.
Oh.
So, I will say that this is an altered version of detect magic that Seraphina, you know about. It essentially allows them to detect magic and those who are capable of magic.
Okay.
So you can assume the reason he's been watching your group is because out of these group of nobles, there's two sorcerers sitting at one table.
Yep. Seraphina's gonna kind of nervously look to Gragnar. Yeah, Seraphina's gonna nervously look to Gragnar and be like, "Don't use any magic here."
Gragnar has no clue, by the way.
I did not plan to.
Ragnar, you don't recognize these guys
He's
at all.
not recognized. He wasn't going to do it anyway because all of my spells that he would go to is firebolt. So, so I didn't plan to. I didn't want to get in trouble. Why? What happened?
That knight is a seeker. They are trained to hunt people like us.
Oh,
I've heard of seekers. I've seen a couple in my time, but never really talked to them.
I've never heard of a sea. I don't like that he's moving.
Oh god, he's coming this way.
Oh, well,
He's drinking her wine.
I guess now is a good time to talk to one, huh?
Now's a good time to get under the table. Let's go. Boop.
He pulls out a seat and he sits down and he smiles.
Welcome to our table.
Evening.
Evening. Now, I do apologize, but I see that the person you were sitting with at the table had some form of disagreement with the miss.
You could say that.
I don't know what he was ranting and raving about. He just suddenly got up and attacked me as I was trying to calm him down.
I did see that, and I do appreciate someone capable of trying to handle a situation. But don't worry, we're going to deal with him as necessary. He's
Of
a special guest for tonight, and therefore will be participating in the show.
If I
Now,
may ask, what is the show that you're talking about?
Yes, Miss Catherine does seem interested in you viewing it, so I guess it should be all right. And he goes to say, and then he stops. And he puts his fingers to his ear. Understood, ma'am. It's a surprise. And he goes to stand up. And he taps on the center of the table right above where Ragnar would be. And leans over to look. And as he leans over, his blue eyes pierce under this dark table and lock with yours. I've never seen a kobold of your caliber before.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. Just like Vaughn doesn't... What's the word? Doesn't know anything about tonight himself.
Who?
Question, is this night hot?
He's a seeker! He hates magic folk! You yourself are magic folk!
The seeker...
Is there a chance?
The seeker has short, cropped, like military cut brown hair. His eyes glow blue. You don't see what color they are naturally. And he is very clean shaven. He looks to be in his mid to late 20s.
So what Seraphina's trying to say is, if she's gonna die because she's a magic user who fell in love with a seeker, it might as well be in bed when she's split in half by him.
If I die, I fucking die.
What a trooper.
Thirsty motherfuckers. I see who is taking Lafayette's place in this campaign.
I haven't thirsted after anybody in this campaign, I'll have you know.
Yeah, well,
Rakun is like, what the fuck is going on?
He walks over to Seraphina and takes her hand and gently kisses it before he walks away.
Out of character simp.
Seraphina's just kind of be like, ew.
He stops. He
Yeah.
stops at a table, which you can now see has a I forget what they're called, but they're essentially the dogs goblins ride.
Wargs.
The wolves.
What?
Yeah, wargs. He stops and a warg sticks its head out, looks at him, and he smiles, and the warg immediately whimpers and goes back underneath the table.
I didn't even see that shit. What the fuck?
Ragnar peeks out from on the other side of the table. Yo, we're gonna fucking die.
Shut up, Grandma.
Yeah. And meanwhile, if you glance across the room, Vaughn is like rubbing his temple, like, oh fuck. He's very obviously like wondering what the fuck's going on. And he like locks eyes with Seraphina as if he's trying to communicate something.
And she's just gonna kind of stare at him wide-eyed, like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do.
He starts tapping on the table in Morse code with his
And Morse
fork.
code.
And with that, Miss Catherine comes out. And she proceeds to talk with the guard, and he smiles, and then he proceeds to go into the back, leaving her there by...
proceeding.
Do what?
It's a nobles event. Of course there is.
Wait, what'd she say?
She said there's a lot of proceeding. As you all are sitting there and watch him leave, he talks with Catherine as she comes out, and then goes into the back. As Catherine comes to the front, she taps a glass, and everyone stops talking. Thank you for joining us, and I do hope that our newcomers are looking forward to the auction. Please follow me downstairs. We have a very limited showing tonight, but we have some very special guests, so it's worth. And she proceeds to...
Can Seraphina look over to Vaughn and, like, kind of, I guess, somewhat communicate, be like, are we going down?
Vaughn takes his glass and his now empty wine bottle, and the glass was the only thing left at that point. He knocks that back and sets it down on the table. Vieira goes to his other side and takes his hand as he stands, and everyone slowly starts moving into that space.
Maybe there's like a loose
They had a
floorboard
conga line going on there.
crawl into. Maybe there's like a loose floorboard under the table I can crawl into.
Yeah, Seraphina, I guess, is gonna look to Snack and be like, I guess we're gonna go.
And as you do, you see that the front doors, which are these big double doors, get shut as all the guards come inside, stationing themselves.
Did there happen
to be any loose floorboards under the table?
Gretchen, are you staying at the table?
Bro. It's tiled. There's no loose tile.
Maybe there's some loose tile.
Wait, Gretchen, are you actually gonna stay under the table?
No. Actually,
I was gonna say you could.
Yeah, it'd be
not
so bad idea.
I do like that idea. You know what? On second thought, I'm gonna stay up here.
Can I look around to see if anybody notices that Ragnar is not with us?
There was one guard who was watching you intently. Let me do a roll real quick.
Yeah, I like literally I peeked, like after I went on the table, I peeked out, was like, yo, we're gonna fucking die.
And then went under the table.
Yeah.
So that guard who was watching you seemed to have been distracted by something. He ended up going into the back room, so he's actually not watching you anymore.
Okay.
Cool.
I will say that obviously both those guards are back there that were aware of you, and she's gone. But as you all come inside, delete. As you all begin to go one by one into this back area, okay, you will see that Catherine is standing there with her two guards and smiles. And the guard who had his helmet off, they both have their helmets on now again with their masks up, and proceeds to look at you. But one of them raises two fingers, drops one. Where's your friend?
Oh no.
Are you talking about the small kobold?
Yes, we don't want animals running around free, you know.
Well, he's not an animal. He is my companion. But he said he needed to take care of something.
He left
on
the
his
site.
own.
He left the premises?
Yes.
Okay. And as you say that, a guard comes in, and the other individual looks and locks eyes with the armored individual. The armored seeker look at each other, and one simply goes to leave the room.
I'm for real looking for a loose tile.
Uh-oh.
Like the whole time they were gone. I'm for real looking for a loose tile under the table.
You can roll for it, bro.
Hey.
Roll investigation.
I'm assuming that we trust Gragnar to do
because like I have another idea that'll be terrible, but we'll see what happens about that.
Roll for it. Roll for
that
it.
is a 11. These
Okay.
rolls are terrible.
You find a tile floor that has been freshly repaired with no old tiles.
No.
Can I do an an Arcana check to see if it like has any like thing on it to where I wouldn't be able to go through it? Like, is it like magic proof?
So Arcana checks would be like to check magical items, things like that. Which you're talking about is like a detect magic spell or something like that. Do you have detect magic?
No.
Okay.
Always take detect magic, man.
It wasn't an option. I don't think I have that as an option yet.
Oh.
Or it was an option, and since I have 8 health, I took 2 shield spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, as you all are dealing with that, Vaughn comes through the back room. Oh, excuse me, ladies.
I have a okay. One more thing. I have one more idea. It's gonna be terrible. This is a terrible idea. But I feel like it's gonna go bad for if they find me under the fucking table. so.
Well, isn't he also a rogue or no? He's not.
No, I am.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I almost.
They just have to breathe on him and he'll die.
Mm-hmm.
I totally thought that you took rogue for some fucking reason.
I remember talking about it. I almost took rogue, and then I didn't.
We're also still level 1 characters. We haven't leveled up at all.
I was like, wait, shit. We probably shouldn't have left him.
Okay, so I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. So I'm going to use Firebolt, but
oh, no.
I have Control Flame. So the idea is to like pretty much like spit the fireball in my hand. And I'm gonna try and cut a hole in the floor.
No.
Oh shit. If I remember correctly, can't Seekers just know when magic is being used? Like they see it?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But actually, so here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That would use 2 different spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of
both
that,
of those are cantrips.
Both of them are cantrips?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. Firebolt shoots fire. Using Control Flame is a little bit different than that. Because you would have to shoot it at the floor and then control it instantaneously.
I was going to shoot it into my hand.
Ragnar, just take the risk of rolling stealth.
Yes.
Yeah,
Go to another table.
Do it.
Oh, this is going to be terrible. Fuck it. We'll roll stealth instead. That sounds like a terrible idea. She did literally just tell me about Seekers. I may have a brain full of holes, but
backseat game your character role, just like, oh no.
Fuck.
Come on.
This place sucks.
Come on.
You do what you gotta do.
Okay. I guess instead of being a moron and trying to drill through the floor, maybe I can swap tables. I'll try and stealth it. I'm probably gonna fail.
Okay.
Just risk it. You can do it.
You just gotta skitter your way over there. Maybe there's some loose tiles there.
Do you have anything that can give you an extra on your roll?
Nope.
Don't tell me you rolled a 1. Did you roll a fucking 1?
That is a 7.
So, Ragnar,
Mm-hmm.
what happens? You go to stick your head out to sea, and as you do, he's standing there, kind of with his hands on his hips.
And then I duck right back in.
I take it your friend didn't tell you about Seekers.
No.
You see, unless you're on the other side of, I don't know, 5 feet of brick or steel, I can see you. And he moves the chair out of the way.
So what you're saying is I should go outside. Okay, I'm gonna go home. You have a nice night, my dude.
You hear a sword being unsheathed.
Oh.
I'd much rather you come with me, friend.
I should have just stayed home. Fine.
In all actuality, I only prefer to kill animals in the street.
You guys know you're not very nice, right?
And he stops for a moment and he tilts his head. Why would I be nice to a lesser being? Come on.
Yikes.
And he puts he sheaths his sword again, and he steps to the side for you to step out of the table so that he can take you to the back room. At this point, Vaughn begins to walk by. You guys are kind of moved to the side. He begins to walk by, and Catherine goes, "Hello, Vaughn." And he stops. He turns around. "Hello, darling." And she goes, "Sober as always." "Of course. And in such lovely company, who could stop?" And he proceeds to continue moving on. And she just smiles while the armored guard next to her kind of clenches his blade. Very obviously perturbed by how Vaughn talks to Catherine. And they proceed down the stairwell. Now, at this point, it's also something you guys notice is that there are 3 or 4 guards in here with you, all watching the stairwell and watching you all. And Catherine turns around, "Well, if your friend is still inside, he'll be returned to you shortly." You can hear the scuttering of Kobold coming to the door. I assume mumbling under his breath.
all types of mumbling under breath. He is talking hardcore shit.
Gragnar?
Is he inside or?
Gragnar.
Oh, he's muted.
Oh, he's muted.
I was talking. God damn it. No. I'm talking all types of shit. He's very angry about his circumstances.
Welcome to level 1.
Is he inside the room yet or no?
They're outside the door getting ready to come in. At this point, Gragnar would come in, and the knight right behind him. "I found your friend under the table."
Gragnar, I thought you said you were going home.
Oh, he abruptly stopped me from leaving. So, yeah.
Oh.
Well, considering all things, I figured it'd be good for you all to be together for this.
I think I know my own well-being, but apparently that's not being taken into account here.
I could have used my sword out there instead.
Seraphina's gonna step in.
I thought you didn't want to dirty your sword on lesser beings.
Boy.
On the
I
contrary,
would appreciate you treat my companion with respect as you are with us.
And the seeker looks at Catherine, who is smiling ear to ear. "Yes, of course, with respect in regard to them as a sentient and sapient being. Now, if you wouldn't mind, please go downstairs.
I'd rather.
The show will be starting soon."
God.
Well,
I guess Seraphina's gonna kind of.
Seraphina.
She's gonna kind of give a side eye to Catherine and tap Gragnar. "Come on, I guess we can go now."
Yep, I'll follow fine though.
All right, so you all begin to go downstairs.
Yeah, I was like.
So, going from there, all right, we're gonna go ahead and start. As you come down,
playing GTA
one
at
of
1%. Pog.
One of the knights is like standing by the door and opens it. The seeker opens the door and waits for you all to go in.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to sit up front.
There's not enough seats. Sorry.
I can't move my character. Hold on, let me add
that's
mine.
right. You guys got to add yours. Let me delete them.
Let me do the thing.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
I forgot to. I was like, oh wait, that's right.
Roll in. Do the thing.
I'm gonna sit right here. Ash, this is
yes.
I'm gonna sit right next to Karen.
Oh, Karen. Isn't it Catherine?
No, Karen.
It was Karen because you told me Karen, and I wrote her name.
Well, her name is now Karen.
Fucking Karen, am I right?
When you said her name was Catherine, I was like, wait, I thought it was Karen.
It's Catherine. So you're going to try to sit next to Catherine?
Oh no.
Yeah.
One of the knights goes a step away, and she just kind of waves him to the side. Please, sit.
Oh my goodness,
cobalt ass too thick. I gotta sit in the back row.
Fucking shrink your character, goddammit.
I don't know how.
Is Snap not gonna sit next to me?
Oh, there we go.
I'm coming. Hang on. There we go.
Absolutely not. I will be damned.
Oh man, y'all are great. So you'll notice that down here, none of the regular town's guards seem to be down here. And there is a third seeker that is standing on stage. Okay. Once everyone is down, there's a yes.
So where I'm sitting at, I can kind of see into that back room. Do I see anything?
So that back room, the door is open. You can actually, as you look, sorry, I'm trying to rotate this motherfucker up top. There we go. As you look from your angle, you're far enough away, you can actually see that there are, God, give me a second. I got freaking...
One.
There we go. Just poofs into existence. Poof. You will see that there is another seeker, or what appears to be a seeker, who looks over and locks eyes with you as you sit in a seat, and seems to almost chuckle in their armor, like their armor shakes a little bit. And as they walk forward, you see what looks like brick. Despite like this gold embroidered brick that's all around you, you see what appears to be a brick fence and a steel fence that looks more like a dungeon than like a room.
Oh, I'm gonna behave myself. I'll behave myself. I'm already gonna get my ass in trouble. Let me not.
As you look across, you will actually see you'll see that the security guard that you guys knew is actually down here, and he is walking the aisle just kind of calmly, peacefully, and he comes over to Catherine. Ma'am, I really do think that they want me upstairs. And Catherine smiles and goes, No, you stay down here with your friends. And he stops. He goes, Ma'am, I don't know anyone down here. She goes, Please don't treat me like I'm an idiot. Go sit with your master, Vaughn. And he gets fairly quiet and then goes ahead and slowly comes down to sit in a seat. And she turns to look at Serafina and smiles. It's so hard to find people who just make the right decisions, you know?
Yes, I do know that.
I mean, look at Welleth over there, sitting all by himself, all by his lonesomeness. He had the opportunity to have my family's backing, and instead he chose to stick his nose where it didn't need to be.
Oh, those are never fun, are they?
No, no, never.
Wellington.
And then I hear that he was asking for assistance from a particular individual who, might I add, the week prior had dinner with me. And she smiles, leaning her head towards Vaughn. And now, brand new strangers who know Welleth as well have shown up to my party uninvited, and yet walked right in. You can imagine my suspect towards you.
Well, I can assure you we are not your enemy here.
No, no one's ever an enemy. It's always a difference of opinion. Like your kobold, your friend, your companion.
What about my kobold friend?
Well, you see a friend and companion, and I see a new tote bag.
Oh.
I see a wonderful scarf, or if he's one of the kobolds that look more like a dog, maybe a nice little pet. But instead, he's the scaly kind, so furniture and shoes it is. You see, I was supposed to be gone from here nearly 2 weeks ago. But suddenly my paperwork disappeared. My stored inventory started disappearing.
Oh.
And so I've been stuck here. And Welleth doesn't know a damn thing. So I had to set up a whole event to get him to understand his place. And to remind everyone that while this town might be outside of the Kingdom United, it is still my family's playground. So, and she claps. Let's get the show on the road. And the gentleman up on stage, yes, Miss Lilith. Tonight, on our auction, we have several interesting individuals. We'll actually be start with the kobolds. Yes, ma'am. And he kind of flutters a little bit. We'll be starting with 3 kobold children that were found and promptly brought into protection by Miss Lilith herself. And you will see 3 small kobold children with their legs tied together coming up on stage. They can be purchased as a group if you wish to go ahead and have very loyal individuals follow you. Kobolds have a low intelligence and tend to be very willing to serve anyone whom has any form of riches and wealth and high intelligence themselves. We offer these 3, starting at a bid for the total, as a group, 3,000 gold.
Fuck, I don't have that much.
And people are kind of like whispering, like, oh my gosh, kobolds, we've heard about them. Oh my gosh, yes. And one gentleman goes, I have no interest in training kobolds. Another individual, and that's when you begin to realize that everyone here are nobles from the Kingdom United. And everyone here has arrived with the intent of purchasing slaves.
Dang, I wish
Seraphina's kind of just... What?
Wish I could burn this place to the ground.
Seraphina's kind of just sitting there staring at the stage. You can tell she's kind of getting angry.
The first bid you hear sounds very familiar. 5,000. If you turn around, you see Vaughn holding up his hand. whereas he was
Bro, what the
appearing
fuck?
to be drunk beforehand, he almost has a very serious, stern look on his face.
Bro, that legitimately scared me.
Another individual goes,
I was like, what is that sound?
5,500. 6,000.
From 20. What the fuck?
8,000.
Yeah, nah, fuck all that.
I need somebody to
fuck you.
Run around the house with my kids. You wouldn't want to get in my way now, would you? 30,000.
So is this Vaughn like up in
Yeah.
price? Okay.
He's saying he's willing to drop 30,000 gold for the three of them. And everyone gets really quiet. And Catherine, Seraphina is sitting next to you, seems to smile.
Something amusing?
There's a rumor about blonde-haired man who goes around buying and saving slaves. He seems to have a bottomless pit of money. But the shows he always shows up to, he always leaves with as many as possible. I'm very curious how he, Vaughn, seems to fit this description. And dropping 30,000 on the first slave you see, that's interesting.
Very interesting.
And at that point, everyone sits there, and the gentleman who's bidding against kind of scoffs a bit. Fine. 35. 40. 45, final offer. And the gentleman just kind of sits there, and he's scoffing to himself. And going once, twice, sold to Sir Vaughn in the back. And the kobolds are then led back to the room in the back area. Vaughn gets up and goes, I'd like to check on my inventory. And Catherine nods. And the knight on stage goes to the back with him. As he goes to pass Welleth, he smiles, going back. And his young drow companion stays behind.
So, Miss Catherine.
Yes.
What would you do if your suspicions are correct, if I ask?
What would I do if someone destroyed my property, destroyed legal paperwork, and then proceeded to try to hold me hostage in a town I wanted to leave?
So you're saying that he might be that person that took your paperwork?
There are very few people who get to see what I do up close. Unfortunately for him, he's one of them. So, a statement will be made tonight. Please, enjoy the show. At that time, she waves to the man on stage, who then goes, we had a last-minute addition to the show tonight, the auction. Bring her out, and being led by a guard, one of the seekers is Janet.
Yep, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
She is being led, and she seems to be in a daze.
Oh.
Merely following, without any form of argument. She's wearing, essentially, a burlap sack. And on her arms are 2 marks of slave trade.
On her arms or back? Sorry, I didn't hear.
On her arms.
Okay.
You know those weren't there before. Welleth sits up straight, his teeth grinding in his seat. Catherine comes to center stage. I have a special offer for you. Highly intelligent, well-trained, capable of cooking, cleaning, doing everything you might need. And I do mean everything. Looking at Willith. Tonight is a special night. She was a runaway slave, found, and luckily was under my house's numbers to begin with. We were quite surprised to come across her in this town. Now's your chance to own her. She stops directly in front of Welleth, who looks pissed. We begin at 100,000 gold. You can see that the auctioneer looks uncomfortable. Yes, we shall. The room is silent. What do y'all do?
I lean over at Seraphina. How much gold do you have?
I have 295. I didn't exactly leave with a whole lot.
It's fine. Neither did I.
You hear Welleth 200. In the back, there is a young woman standing in the corner. It is the young woman who served you a meal.
Oh.
She looks dazed. Almost as dazed as Janet. 300. Welleth turns in his seat.
This is rigged.
325. 500.
And I... Hold on. Shit, do I even have...
I will say, you can raise your hand to auction. They don't know if you have money or not.
What's the bid at right now?
400,000 gold. That is
600,000.
And everyone kind of gasps.
God!
Catherine smiles as she comes over. 600,000.
I just hear Gregnar in the back.
600,000. You have that.
Did I stutter?
And Catherine claps her hands together. Wow. That's something not even some noble houses can throw together to own property, let alone if you have it. Well, and she turns around, going once, going twice, and she nods. 700,000. Oh, seems a little bit of a shame.
1 million.
Oh! I'm sorry, Stack just looks at Seraphina. What?
and with that, Catherine begins to laugh. Absolutely starts cackling, letting it all out. This whole time, she's had this air of just being an ass, I'll be real.
But at this point, so you're being an ass.
As she just begins to absolutely lose herself in laughter and almost buckles over. The the knight by her side simply standing around you. And she goes, everyone leave. Everyone leave but the people here.
Well, I'm sure whatever you have to say, you can say in front of everyone else here. I mean, you are a nice, noble lady that doesn't want to keep secrets from your people, right?
Oh, please. And she looks at them. Leave, unless you want to be on the product floor next. And with that, most everyone does leave. That threat alone was enough to get pretty much everyone to step up and step out. Now, I've put up with this little charade for long enough, and she begins to pace. I know you're working with them. I know you are. I know someone.
What proof do you have of that? You're making very high accusations here.
Yes, but why else would you spend so much money on such an obvious waste? And she points to Janet.
She's our
friend. Unlike you.
Your friend?
Oh, God.
Your friend.
I cannot bite my tongue anymore.
Knack.
I cannot do this, okay? And I'm gonna stand up. Look, I don't even care if you kill me at this point. But I've dealt with so many assholes in my day, and you, madam, are the biggest asshole I have ever met.
Next.
Honestly, I could never. No, let me speak. I could never, ever stand by and watch somebody of the likes of you, and you call us low. You call us scum. You call us bags and purses and property. But madam, I've never seen somebody walk so far up their own ass other than you. You might as well be tasting your own heels. And honey, they ain't that great.
Yeah, how's it smell up there?
Like shit, Ragnar! Let's go!
I love Ragnar sitting in the back. Yeah! Finally, somebody said it! Ragnar in the back, also you're a bitch!
Is just kind of sitting there with just pinching the bridge of the nose like, oh my God.
And with that, there is a loud explosion from behind the wall where you saw the kobolds come from.
Thank you, Kennevians, for following.
And what you see is Vaughn getting thrown out the room into the giant fence that holds that area off and smacking it with a large metal thud. And Catherine goes, well, it's too bad you feel that way. But I feel that a certain tiefling might feel different. And with that, you see Hilbrand come from in there.
Hilbrand? Who's that?
The guy we were supposed to be coming to look for.
Oh.
And his hands are glowing with smoke as Vaughn, with a scorch mark on his chest, has hit the fence. Hilbrand, darling, why don't you help the guards deal with the trash?
Oh my God!
And
you pretentious bitch!
Get her in the pussy!
I plan on it! I'm gonna go so far up, I'm gonna get sucked up. That's how wide this bitch is!
Roll for initiative.
I've dealt with so many slave traders working as a sailor, but this bitch. That's 20, baby!
I got a 13.
By the way, I have no initiative, so I'm only a 20.
I'm laughing so hard, my head is light. Oh, man, it's beautiful.
Seraphina turns to Snag and be like, look what you just did.
Oh, and I'm so ready, and I unsheath my sword. Let's fucking go! Ragnar!
So you rolled a snack rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Who rolled next?
I rolled a 13.
Okay, so that would
11.
be. Oh God.
Yeah, I've rolled an 8 and I have a +3. I keep rolling bad. That's my 4th 8 in a roll.
Lord.
Yes, big funny. We're gonna beat her ass or die.
Brag.
I hope it's the latter though. I hope it's the
roll.
former
Let's
though.
see.
You gotta beat her ass and hope for the best.
Nat 20 coming from the very much ready Welleth.
Oh boy.
Let's go.
Man is like, she might not love me, but I love her. You're a bitch. All right. Now I'm gonna roll the guards. They got 10s, so they're actually underneath. They go last. So.
You get to go first, Gregor.
That is surprising. Holy shit. I was expecting to go dead last. I was gonna get fucking harpooned.
Welleth goes, or not Welleth, before Greg goes Keelbrant.
Uh-oh.
Who is very obviously a magic user. Surprise!
Magic!
He's a bot. Alright, and then let's see, one more roll. Which is a nat 1.
Who is it?
It's the bitch.
Good.
Lord.
That's how opposite on the spectrum we are, bitch. I'm the highest roller here. Come on, let's go.
I will say that the guy who was on stage immediately fucking books it, hops down like the floor.
No, hang on.
Hell no.
Zach's gonna point at him and go, no! You stay the fuck there and watch.
Roll intimidation.
Oh, what's my intimidation at? Oh yeah, I got a +1. That's the only charisma roll I get a +1 in.
Pog.
It's a 14.
Oh yeah, he stops.
That's
and
right.
He's kind of up against the thing.
Back
and
up to the
Catherine,
podium.
he climbs up the thing and just and from the back area, there's a guard who comes out and takes a look, and then all of a sudden a goblin jumps on his back.
Hey, Pog.
Let's go.
You can assume property's gotten loose.
Oh boy!
Hey.
I wonder why.
And with that, you see another individual in the distance. Another drow steps out.
Is that who I think it is?
Who do you think it is?
That's the bartender lady.
No, this is so I used that for the bartender later. This is a
God
different
damn it, Aaron. You can't be upset with me for not knowing when you use the same picture.
I said a drow. The other woman was a human.
But it was the same picture. It's fine, whatever. I was about to yell, your husband's gonna plow you tonight.
What was her name again?
This
the
drow
bartender
here?
lady? No, the bartender lady.
That is Miss
I thought I wrote it down somewhere and I don't fucking see it.
I think I have it somewhere. Hang on.
Deb, I think.
Deb, that's what it was.
Yeah, Deb Steiner, Deb, yeah. So that drow lady steps out and she looks very dizzy, as if she was also stunned or under some sort of control. Janet has not moved. Janet stands perfectly still, not moving at all. And the moving into place, because this is like before the whole fight starts, one of the guards steps up and goes to walk past Welleth to actually go ahead and go grab Vieira, and Welleth fucking slugs a piece of armor, chest armor, and you hear a thunk as someone goes,
Hell yeah, old man, let's go!
Good shit.
I rolled that, and he got a 20 to just
He
punch
angry.
the fucking somebody's gut.
He angry.
And it doesn't hurt the guy. It just stops him in his tracks. But he lost his air for a second. So let's get this going.
Yay.
Let's get this party started.
Tavern brawl music. Here we fucking go.
Woo.
All right. I forgot that it had like glass noises in it. All right, Snack.
Yeah.
You're up first.
Okay, hang on. Let's see. I'm checking all of my stuff. 1 second. Oh, okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, by the way, I have battle axes. I have 2 of them because I can dual wield, which is badass. So, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw my battle axe at Queen Bitch right over there.
Whoa.
By the way, I deal 2 extra damage when I throw a weapon.
Okay, go ahead.
So I rolled a hit with my battle axes. That's gonna be. Oh my god, fucking. There we go. It's a +5 to my roll. 15?
That would hit
Oh!
if she didn't have a shield go off immediately.
Oh!
Your battle axe swings, and she stands very smugly as the axe lands straight in front of her, about 5 or so inches. And all of a sudden, you hear this shattering sound as this golden orb begins to flicker and then shatter as your axe hits the ground.
How dare you disrespect my axe!
And she laughs and she goes, "Please, such a simpleton."
Oh, you are. I'm gonna point with my axe. You're so fucking dead, and then I'm gonna swing at the guy next to me because I get 2 attacks.
Which one of the guards is the one that kissed my hand?
That would be the guard directly to the side that you're actually swinging at first.
Me. So I'm swinging at the one next.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, but no.
No, I was just wondering.
That's a 15. I got a 10 +5, so.
Okay, so that hits. That is right on the die.
That's
You
right. Ow.
actually 1 over because their AC is 14. So if you get over that, you hit. You swing your axe down. Roll damage.
Yeah. I have to get my D8 out 1 second. There we go. Let's see. That's a 9.
Okay. You bring your axe down and you land right on his shoulder. What are they called? The shoulder armor piece right underneath it.
Smolder?
Yeah, the boulder. You land right underneath his boulder, hitting his chainmail, and he grunts as you see his arm physically buckle a bit. And he, as a reaction, takes his shield and goes to bash you with it.
Oh.
They get 1 reaction when they're attacked. So let me roll for that. That is a 5. That does not hit. He goes to bash.
Can I just like intimidate the shit out of him, like glare?
So I'll say that you're glaring at him, but you hit him so hard that when he goes to bash you for it, he misses and he takes a slight sidestep. So he's still within that 5-foot radius of you, but he does take like a step sideways from your hit.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say if he moves out of my range, I get a opportunity attack on him.
Yeah, he's still within your range.
Let's go.
He took 9 damage, correct?
Yeah, he took 9 damage.
Okay. Next from there, we end up with sorry. Because my brain did not do math correctly for a second. All right, next we have Wellith. Wellith straight up Spartan kicks this guard. With enough to hit, exactly 14. He Spartan kicks the guard. He doesn't have a weapon on him, and the guard goes ahead and actually stumbles back. And it's a D4 of damage, taking 3 damage.
Ah.
All right. Let's see. And he pulls his necklace off of him, that big chain necklace he has, and he wraps it around his hand.
Oh, let's fucking go.
What a boss.
And you guys are now seeing Wellith not be a professional noble. You are seeing Wellith hiss.
Hinged.
I'm haggling with the Sears
With that,
enemies.
it's now
I hate fucking doing that
Hillbrandt's
shit.
turn.
Like, just
So wait,
cancel my
Wellith
shit.
is the old man, right?
Yeah, he is the noble who is like in his 30s that's been interested in Janet.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's the one to the left of us.
Oh, okay, yeah. The one that we did not like at first.
Yeah.
Cool. I understand the assignment now.
Hi, Chris.
With that, Hellbrand. Okay, and then after Hellbrand is Vaughn.
Chain, so she's like 17.
Hellbrand
about 7
proceeds
before
to walk
tax.
forward
I hate that
and
shit.
lift
I'm like,
his
bruh,
hand.
Just cancel it. I don't care. It's fine.
And goes Firebolt to Vaughn, who is now on the floor.
Oh boy.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Does this work like this? Hold on.
You have range?
Hold on. I don't know if this works.
It might.
This. Never mind. Yeah, ignore me. I haven't played a spellcaster in a while.
Alright.
That's a nat 20.
Vaughn, you're prone!
Oh, him dead.
Yeah, he's about to explode.
And I'm gonna roll damage. How much does Firebolt do again? I had it notated.
1d10.
Okay, right. 1d10?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Ooh.
That's max damage.
Oh boy.
So he gets 20 damage done to
Holy
him.
shit.
Yeah.
Because it was a critical hit.
And what ends up happening is you watch that gate that Vaughn was on the other side of, because it's a big double door gate, get busted open. And Vaughn gets thrown.
He just fucking explodes.
He gets thrown back. And Veria immediately screams. So, I didn't expect this to happen, but there's kind of a triggered event when Vaughn goes down.
Oh?
Vaughn
Did he die?
He's not dead.
He's
Oh.
unconscious?
He is he took 20 damage to the face, and he's only like a level 3 NPC. And I rolled his HP. It wasn't a lot. I should have honestly went on average.
Yeah, you probably should have.
But, you know, I like making my NPCs as independent as possible. Vaughn is unconscious. He got busted through a room, then busted through a fence. And Vieira goes ahead, screams, and that scream, I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
fuck. I suck at these. God damn
We're friends, damn it.
Whoa, look at that, guys. Another 8. Let's go.
With advantage.
Excuse me. That's actually a 7.
With advantage, guys.
Wait.
Oh, with advantage?
Oh, with advantage?
20,
Okay.
so I need to roll again.
I rolled even
Oh my
less.
God.
Let's go.
I'm gonna take the advantage, so I get a negative in my wisdom, but luckily I rolled a 15, so I guess 14. That's my lucky number of the day, let me tell you.
So,
7.
if you gotta... So, what is this? Serafina, you are fine. You hear this scream, and you can feel the room slightly shake. Hellbrand is brought to his knees.
Oh boy.
And you can see blood trickle from his ear and his nose as he falls unconscious. He rolled a 1. Snack, you feel dizzy and disoriented slightly, but you don't take any damage.
Before, so I might keep
Ragnar,
interesting.
You take 1d4 of damage, psychic damage.
Plus 3? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh.
So that is 6 psychic damage.
Oh, Ragnar, are you dead?
Ooh.
Let's
Ragnar's
go, baby. Let's go, baby. 2 health. Yeah, boy.
Oh my god. Shopping.
I'm about to die.
Potions and shit.
You do have a couple potions.
Wait, we do? Where?
I don't think we actually distributed them. That's what makes it worse.
Oh, no, you didn't.
No. Wait. We did. I remember that. We did. Yeah, we did.
So you should each have at least 1 potion of lesser healing.
Okay, for some reason I didn't write it down.
I didn't either. That's why I assumed we didn't distribute.
So we have 1 potion of lesser healing?
Yes. So it's 2d4 plus 2. With that, Vaughn is down and out. And fuck. Vieira proceeds to go and immediately check on Vaughn. Hellbrent is unconscious. One of the guards is unconscious. Okay, let's see. Everyone else
you went totally silent for a second there. I was like, hello?
Sorry. My music restarted, freaked me out. With that, so this guard is unconscious. I will go ahead and put him here. The goblin jumps off of him and proceeds to yell, "Booyah!" and runs, climbing the gate, and points to one of the guards, the one here, the one to the left of Seraphina.
Oh, he has a target.
You see an electric bolt of lightning fly.
Oh, no way!
Booyah, booyah, booyah!
Fuck yeah!
You have found yourself a magical goblin.
Fuck yeah!
So I had him actually trapped, but when the explosion happened, I was like, let me roll to see if this goblin like sneaks around.
The worst.
He's a wild magic goblin, by the way.
God!
Oh no!
What a beautiful soul.
So I rolled for him to like try to use magic and get out, and I went wild, and he just teleported 5 feet, which was enough to go on the other side of the gate. So I was like, okay, this works. He was like, I'm free. The gods of Booyah are on my side.
That's damn right, buddy.
So I'm gonna roll that electric bolt bullshit. Dude takes 12 damage.
Oh my god.
And at that, you see Catherine go, what? And he takes his stick, which looks to be just like a piece of stick that was in like the cage with him, covered in mud and possibly shit. He raises it above his head, which he used to fire the electric bolt. And he's just hanging off the fence like, yeah!
Hey, Catherine, I thought you said you weren't a magic user. Why did he pull a stick out your ass?
And with that, it is now the guard's turn. The guard that you first hit goes to Spartan kick you. To like try to knock you down. His goal is to essentially try to knock you down.
Not gonna lie, I try to cancel every year and they match the last. Oh my god.
That's fine.
They might as well just keep it the same.
14 plus 2, that's 16 to hit.
16 to hit? I don't think it's that high once again. Yeah, no, that hits.
So he straight up, while holding his shield after you've hit him, he just straight kicks you in the chest, I need you to make a strength check to stay standing.
Okay.
My boobs!
Is that a save?
Yeah, it's a save.
15 on the die.
You stay standing. He then takes his
I got
sword.
a 10 on the dice, by the way, and then a +5 for save, just so y'all know.
Hey, you're also a half-orc. Remember how that goes if you get downed.
That's right.
He pulls his blade out after he kicks you, and he goes to swing immediately. Like, he pulls it out to try to hit you, so he's going to try to hit you with his sword.
Oh, I see how it is.
That's 11 plus 2, that's 13.
That hits. Look, my AC is a 10.
Oh. So he swings, and you take 5 damage from the blade. It comes across your chest, damaging your brand new suit.
Bastard! How dare!
I'm gonna get in so much trouble for that.
I paid good money for these clothes!
The next guard is going to also try to swing at Seraphina, so he moves up close.
Oh, no.
He moves up close, and he gets right next to you, and he has an axe.
Oh, no.
And he brings it down directly at you for a 10.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast shield.
Okay. He brings down his axe, and as you cast shield, literally just 2 inches from your face, the axe stops. And from behind his helmet, you can see bright blue glowing eyes. Goddamn sorceress.
She's just gonna kind of smirk at him.
Yeah, and he rips his weapon away, and your shield bursts and shatters into light fragments of gold and then deteriorates.
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Next is the guard that's fighting Wellith, who was not expecting to be fighting a bare-handed half-dwarf. A reminder, he is still a dwarf. He's just a noble dwarf.
A noble dwarf.
That is a 10 that does not hit Wellith. He goes to bring his sword down on Wellith, and Wellith simply sidesteps it and proceeds with a key point to punch this motherfucker in the face.
Well, shit.
Fuck yeah. Wait, Wellith is a monk?
Yes.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, use those key points, boy!
He rolls 1 less than to hit, so basically they swing, he misses. Wellith goes for a roundhouse punch, and fucking the guard steps back, still within the 5 foot, and Wellith says, "Get your fucking ass over here." No one touches Janet. With that, we have the unconscious guard. We have the drow woman, who is using her movement to move up the stairwell very slowly, almost unnoticed, honestly. The 2 people who were there are unconscious, and the goblin doesn't give a fuck. With that, we go back to the top of the round. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. The 2 guys who work with Vaughn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are they fucking doing?
They were sitting while all this happened, and they look at each other and go, "All right." And you see a warbly sensation around them, as they were fairly short and stout humans, probably no more than 5 foot, turn green.
Wait, who?
Oh?
The 2 guys who worked with Vaughn.
The ones in the back row on the left.
Remember what Viera said?
Yeah, I remember now.
Polymorph is a hell of a disguise. You see 2 very large goblins at 5 feet apiece, 5 foot apiece, wide brick houses of men, stand up from their seat and stretch. Finally, I get to do what I'm good at. And
hey, Seraphina, I don't think I'm 100% a lesbian.
And in particular, the one you danced with is the one moving right now.
Uh-huh.
And he dashes, grabbing a chair, and swings it at the guy to the side of Seraphina, just hurling essentially what is a hard wood chair that's very heavy. And as you look, you realize the chair was bolted to the floor.
Holy shit!
I owe you another dance.
And he rolls a 17 to land that chair in that dude's face.
Imagine if he missed though.
The knight turns just in time to go, oh shit! And gets a whole ass chair to the face, taking 1d6 of damage.
I'm just imagining Seraphina just standing there like, what the fuck just happened?
A whole ass chair just flew by your head by like less than a foot.
Right.
And there's just this goblin, this big ass goblin.
Oh, okay, hello.
Who in goblin turns around and looks at the magic goblin and goes, Booyah Karak. And the goblin goes, Booyah Karak!
I love him.
And at that, his turn ends, and the other guy proceeds to stand up as well.
By the way, did Gragnar get a turn?
I didn't get to.
Ragnar is literally the last guy. So you have the other guy stand up, and he walks by, high fives the magic goblin, also grabs a chair and hurls it clear across creation towards Catherine.
Hell yeah!
Now he's gonna roll at disadvantage because that's a far distance.
That's very far.
He rolled a nat 1.
Aww.
So he goes to throw it, and as he does, it goes, but it only goes like 30 feet, so it lands like right at the end of the thing. But still, he's tearing things up. So like, you know,
I'm not
that's enough.
impressed.
Yeah, not as impressed. And he goes,
It's like,
and
damn
fucking
it.
kicks the next chair over. He's just like, fuck. And at that time, it's now Gragnar. Do what the fuck you want to do.
Cool, I'm gonna fucking stand up with my 2 health. And I'm gonna activate
Potions.
Mantle of Flame.
Potions in this campaign are a bonus action, I will add, unless you pull them out of a bag. But if you have them on you, like in a satchel that you can get to, they're bonus action. If you have to dig them out of a big bag, like you only have one, that's a full action.
Okay, I'll do that I'll do it later. I'm just gonna hope I don't
pulls
die.
it out of his butt.
I think I got a turn.
I'm just gonna hope I don't die.
You didn't get a turn?
No.
I thought
You were supposed to, yeah, you were supposed to go before Gragnar.
I did a reaction.
Yeah, there was a reaction.
I apologize. Sarah, go ahead, and then Gragnar, go ahead
Okay.
afterwards.
Aaron, do you have these written down?
I do.
Then look
I'm
at
sorry.
them.
Okay, so I am going to, I guess, since Snack's next to me, I'm gonna jump over this chair, and then I'm gonna cast Sword Burst.
Oh. Okay, roll whatever you need to roll for Sword Burst, because I don't remember what that is.
Let's see. You create a momentary circle of spectral blades that sweep around you. All other creatures within 5 feet of you must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage.
Oh!
Get him! Get him!
So, let's see. I don't know. Do I need... Just roll a straight 20, right, to hit?
You cast it, and when you cast it, it automatically happens.
Okay, so then he has to roll a dexterity saving throw. But I don't
Yeah.
know... What does he need to save against? Is it my spell
So
DC?
it'll be
DC.
against it'll be against your spell.
Okay, so he needs to win against a 12, I guess.
He rolled a 19 without any additional.
Ah.
He goes ahead, he steps back a little bit to get out of the way, he dodges. As soon as you throw up your hand to cast it, he sees the magic and he steps back immediately. And he yells out, "Prepare, anti-sorcerer!"
Wait. Are we counting diagonals as 5 feet?
So it is, yes, any diagonals is 5 feet.
Seraphina, you get an opportunity attack!
I do. Oh, I do! Can I I'm gonna do a cold shot. Do I see any... He has armor and stuff, right?
Yes, he has armor.
Can I attempt to throw a dagger into like where his neck is showing in his armor?
Ooh,
Yes.
like a weak spot.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What do I need? Do I need to roll with disadvantage?
Nope, just roll. When you declare what you're aiming at, I'll make a decision whether it's disadvantage or not. He is in full armor.
Anything?
But remember, I said his helmet, he wears a mask instead of like a lower face guard. So you have access to that.
Oh, okay.
So just roll your 20 to attack.
Do I need to add anything? Sorry, I'm trying to...
So are you proficient with throwing weapons?
Listening to you guys play. Oh, thank you.
We're using a weapon, or are you throwing a weapon?
Just throwing the weapon.
Like, I'm going to record it regardless.
Are you proficient with throwing weapons?
It's nice to hear people actually enjoy this.
No, I don't think so. I don't know how... Because I'm a sorcerer, I don't know.
So roll a d20. I don't think you'd be proficient with throwing weapons.
I got an 8, so I don't think I hit.
Okay. You rolled an 8. No, you do not hit. You throw it. As he steps back, he looks up just in time for you to throw it. He turning his head just enough. It nicks his helmet and flies off to the side.
Oh, I was gonna say, is he really gonna risk stepping aside and the dagger going straight at Catherine?
Oh, she is proficient. She is proficient with daggers, by the way. I just checked.
Oh, I am proficient?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you would add your proficiency.
Yep, daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs,
so
and
it's
light
a 10.
crossbows.
Is it 10? It doesn't hit.
Damn it.
Their AC is 14.
Oh, okay.
So with that, now Gragnar.
Uh-huh.
Fuck some shit up.
I stand up with my 2 health and activate Mantle of Flame.
Okay.
He literally burst into flames.
Viera turns her head and sees you as you're standing there on a chair, might I add. You're standing on a chair.
What are you gonna do? You just catch yourself on fire and run around screaming?
Everything is catching on fire as he's doing this?
He magically wreaths himself in swirling fire. My eyes glow like hot coals. And I shed light in a 30-foot radius, dim light to an additional 30. Any creature that attacks you takes fire damage equal to your charisma modifier. And whenever I roll fire damage, I add my charisma fire to it.
That's hella good. Nice.
Yo.
Yeah. But I stand up on my chair.
You can see over everyone's head just barely.
Oh, hell yes. That's perfect. I'm hoping my dice don't fuck me because I have an eye.
Come on, dice. Yeah. Come on, let's go.
Please be nice. I stand up on my chair as he bursts into flames and he fucking spits that fucking the stupid bitch directly in front of him. What is her freaking name? Catherine. There we go. That bitch. Catherine. And I cast Firebolt.
Oh, I hope it hits.
It's 120 feet, so it should be in range.
Let's fucking go!
Yeah, that's only if she's only 65 from you, so.
14.
Ooh.
14 is enough.
Yes!
She has a low AC.
Thank you.
You shoot that towards her, and her eyes get wide as this firebolt flies at her. She raises her arms above her head as she is struck, slamming her into the back wall that is the stage.
Oh my fucking god, of course. Of course I would roll fucking low on damage, you piece of shit, Ty.
Hey, you hit her though.
That would be a whopping 4 damage. Woo.
Okay. She goes unconscious.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah!
You stupid bitch! You talk so much shit!
And gets taken out by the kobold with 2 health!
And you're gonna take it out by the guy in rags?
In reaction to that, one of the guards, because that is something they will react to immediately, proceeds to run back to her, grab her, and he taps the emblem on his chest, and they both turn invisible.
Can I use the rest of my movement to duck behind that chair I'm standing on?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna duck behind the chair, even though I'm on fire, so...
30 feet of light, I'm gonna hide.
I'm not hiding, it's just trying to get some cover, so I don't get freaking one shot.
All right, so going back to the top, because Catherine's unconscious, so Catherine doesn't get a turn.
That's right.
Snack, go.
I just point in the direction and I just like laugh so hard. And then like while I'm laughing, I'm gonna swing my axe at the guy next to me again, just like
I think the thing that makes it funnier is that Gragnar fucking cast Firebolt with loogies.
13?
Yep.
Hell
Okay, so
yeah.
13 is actually one short of their AC.
Oh, then why'd you tell me yeah? Anyway,
Sadness.
second attack. Oh. It's 14.
You hit.
Yeah!
Hey, Poggy
So
Woggy,
you
Poggy
swing.
Woggy.
You're laughing so hard that you swing the first time and you miss, and then you come back with it. But you come back with like the backhand of your axe. So you're not. And the guard wasn't expecting that. You hit him. Roll damage. His helmet spins around his head.
Oh my god.
Ooh, it's a 7 out of 8. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10!
Oh, so you hit him. His helmet spins back, and he kind of stumbles for a second. He's like, "Oh, god damn bitch!" And he takes his helmet off and slams it to the ground. You can now see it's the gentleman who kissed Seraphina's hand. With that, do you have anything else to do, Snack?
No, those are the only things I could do.
All right. Wellith is going to try to grapple the man in front of him, and he gets a nat 20.
Holy shit, Wellis.
damn.
So technically, as you see, if you were to be only watching Wellith, you watched him kick the guy in the chest. The guy swung at him, missed. Wellith wraps his gold necklace around his hand, grabs the man by his collar of his armor, and then proceeds to wail on him in the face.
Woo!
Which he matches 14 exactly, to take his gold necklace with gems encrusted upon it and run it directly into that man's face. You see
Red
the
looks
glowing,
really good on him.
you see the glowing blue eyes close tightly as this helmet is knocked clear off his head. And you see that this guy looks exactly the same as the guy who kissed Seraphina's hand.
Oh.
They're twins!
He's got a bit more of a scraggly beard on him. And Wellith goes, "I don't even fucking care anymore," and proceeds to put the guy on the ground and hold him there, straddling him, ready to just keep wailing.
Seraphina, I think you have a chance with one of them.
Next would be Seraphina. You technically would go next because we accidentally skipped you before, so you go now again.
Okay, wait, so which one was the one that was, wait, are you saying that the one Wellith was strangling or whatever?
So the one who kissed your hand is fighting Snack, but the one that Wellith is fighting looks exactly like him, but with a scruffy beard.
Oh, okay.
They're twins.
Or clones.
Or
Double
clones.
whammy.
Wow.
Let's see. I'm gonna use my movement. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go up next to Janet.
By the way, how did you do the distance thing?
Oh, so you click, there is a bar in a circle.
Oh yeah.
You click on that and it says like snap to center, snap to corner. And what you do is you just click on the place you want to start and then you drag it out where you want to go.
Ta-dang.
Yes, I'm gonna use my movement to go up next to Janet, and I'm gonna try calling out to her. Janet!
So you're calling out to her. I'm gonna roll a wisdom save. Janet sits there dazed and kind of begins to look at you as you run to her. Seraphina? And she looks extremely dazed. and she like holds her head as if it's hurting. She appears to be waking up.
Take my hand. We're gonna get out of here.
Where am I?
You're. Oh fuck. Where are we?
In the basement.
We're in the basement of a nice place, and we need to get out right now.
Oh, okay. And she looks very dizzy and confused. So you're going to grab her. Where are you going to try to go?
Used all of my movements, so I don't know. Can I move more?
No, you're stuck there with her. You've got her now. You've got her. You used your bonus action to talk with her. You still have an action.
What the fuck is this dude?
Okay.
Look at this dude.
Look at this. Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
Let's see. Do I notice anything of where those guys are that turned invisible? Like, do I notice anything like?
Do you have
Wardley?
any roll? Okay, you can use your action to roll a perception.
Okay. What's my perception? Is 1. That's not great. Okay, I'm gonna try anyway. And a 12.
Okay, so you are looking around and you don't see Warpley where they are, but you do see suddenly the door bursts outward, as if someone has busted it open.
Shoot the
Hell no.
bitch! Shoot the bitch!
Well, you said that was my action, right?
Yeah, that was your action.
Okay, then I can't do anything else then.
Damn,
I was gonna try and shoot a witch bolt, but I forgot.
That would have been great. Just kill her outright.
As that door bursts open, there is a gentleman standing outside in very, very well-made noble's clothing. Older, probably in his 60s. What the hell is going on here? And behind him... Behind him are 3 more of these guards. These
Bring it on.
Speakers.
Uh-oh.
Where is Catherine? Where is my daughter? And with that, since he came in, he's at the bottom of it. Let's see. Leonard. All right. And with that, he sees the door burst open. The guards will... One will come in, one will guard him, another will come in here as well. And I'm going to go ahead and move them here. Okay. They turn uninvisible as they go through the door, as it was a very short, like, get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
From there, after Sarah, is Hellbrant, who is unconscious. Vaughn, who is unconscious. After Vaughn, there is Verda. Verda goes ahead and takes a potion and pours it down Vaughn's throat. And he coughs. That hurt. And he like sits up and like holds his hand to his chest, which there is no shirt on him. It's just a scorched like circle where his chest is. And you can see on his chest that he has scars and cuts and burns all across his body.
Oh no, he's hot!
And
thirsty ass.
And Vaughn stands up, stretches his back, and he gets to use a reaction to give an order to one of his guys.
Oh shit.
Ugh. Fuck them up. Fuck them all up. He like falls over holding his knees. Oh, it hurts. It hurts to talk. Again, he took a 20 to the chest. I mean,
Yeah.
walking away without a scuff is not really a thing.
He's bow-legged right now.
If I had sorcery points, I probably could have
You're a
saved
little
him, but I don't
fucked
get those until
A
later.
little. Just a little.
And with that, the guy who didn't throw the chair well goes, "I call dibs," and walks up and runs past this guy, but uses his action to kick the guard on his ass in his head. Which is advantage because he's prone.
Yep.
That's a non-nat 20. He proceeds to kick this guard in his head with his steel toe boot.
Oh, God! Jeez!
And he took the helmet off too, right?
Yep. And that's 8 damage. That's the max damage you could have done kicking him in the head.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
I will have this guy roll a constitution to stay awake. He rolled a 6.
Nope.
He's literally being held down by this dwarf, and then another guy comes around and just kicks him in the head, and he's just night. And then he uses the rest of his movement. He uses the rest of his movement to like get here, and he sees the guy standing on the other side of the door.
Our demon just
Okay.
went live. What? That's
And
crazy.
he's looking over here. He locks eyes with this guy, and he goes, "Fuck! Vaughn! Her dad's here!" And Vaughn goes, "Fucking great." And just like, while leaning down, holds up a thumb, "We can try to deal with him today." Just like, he's huffed over, he's like bent over, thumb up, not even looking, like, "Okay, great, wunderbar, wonderful."
Not sure why, but it sounds like a whole
Because
lot of D&D.
he actually
people.
only
Yeah,
got,
bro,
like, it was a greater potion he was given,
I'm
he got
almost
like
dead.
8 health out of it.
Oh.
It wasn't a great roll.
What was his actual HP?
His actual HP, it was like 15.
Oh.
So 20 unconscious his ass. On top,
Yeah.
and then like, he got enough to get up, and he's just like, "Great, wonderful. You know, great, the guy I've been after is here. Wonderful. Let me catch my breath first." With that, it's now the guard.
8 HP isn't helping unless it's outdated. Oh, no. That is
these
not
guys
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
currently
treat
at.
these
I'm
three
at
as-
2.
I'm gonna treat all the guards as one unit now.
That's a good idea.
All right, so
Ones, all
guard,
ones.
guard swings at Snack is the guard that kissed Seraphina's hand to your left. He rolled a 14.
Yeah.
Shut up. I'm
He
trying not to
swings
die.
his blade at you again, hitting your shirt and tugging on it, and he's gonna roll damage.
Damage.
1.
It's 4.
Oh.
He rolls 4 damage and cuts your shirt again. This time,
We are currently fighting
this time,
some
like
guards.
cutting the belly of it.
Uh-huh.
So he
We're
slices
fighting,
down
like,
it, and then he
house
slices it, so it's like an
Need to
upside down
smudge
T.
those dice. No.
And then he proceeds to try to punch you with his shield. That's
This
a
man
4.
addressing me?
It's 4. He doesn't do it. So he slashes at you, cuts you, he tries to bump you with his shield, doesn't work. The other guy rolled a 1. So this guy comes down and tries to throw his axe at you. Straight up hurls
Can I
it
catch
at you.
it?
He rolled a 1.
See, I
I'll give you
understood
the
that
opportunity to try and
differently.
catch it.
Guards
so
always
while,
say
while
you'll be
this is
fine,
happening, I'll
but
be
you
right
have
back.
2
I'm gonna go use the
HP.
restroom real quick.
Now we
Okay.
got it. We got it.
Nat
Clutch,
20,
clutch.
Nat 20,
Nat
let's go.
20,
Let's
nat
go.
20,
Let's go.
nat
Let's go.
20,
Let's go.
let's go.
That's an unnatural 20.
Hey, close enough.
You catch it upside down in your hand where like it's like if you were holding a dagger upside down, so the blade of the axe is facing out, but it's against your forearm.
Joke's
which
on
is
you.
still a
I'm
pretty
gonna
good
cast
stance for
armor,
an axe.
freaking mage armor
Because the
next.
axes they have are short axes, so they're like throwable.
Mage armor next, my boy.
so you
I'll have
catch his
16
axe.
for an armor
My
class.
shit.
All right, you catch his axe after you threw one and lost it. You caught the other one, and with that, let's see. We have more guards. I'm gonna roll them real quick.
Bruh, stop playing.
That's a 2 and
Stop praying on my downfall.
9
Stop
and
praying
10.
on my downfall.
Okay, so 2 of them miss.
You know, smudge sticks. Yeah, I
And
understood
one
it as
of
like
them
fudge the dice for some reason. Oh God,
proceeds
fucking
to,
James is here.
proceeds to see the golden light in the background. Come out with your hands up! And he proceeds to run this way, while also throwing his. He also throws his axe towards Vaughn. That's a 16. He throws his axe at Vaughn, who stands up just in time to get an axe to the shoulder. Son of a bitch! He catches it in the shoulder. Ah! Fuck! Today is not my fucking day.
Vaughn, buddy, get the fuck up.
Takes 5 damage.
Good lord.
What happened? What the fuck happened?
Vaughn got hit with an axe.
Guard runs directly towards Vaughn because he sees the golden light in the back room, but throws his axe, proceeding to just land it in his shoulder and dealing 5 damage. Yeah, fucking Snack caught an axe in midair. So,
holy shit!
The guy rolled a 1 throwing it, and I said, "Yeah, you have the chance. If you roll high enough, you can catch it." They caught it. They caught it upside down. So like the axe is upside down their arm. So like the blade is facing out like a short axe in close combat. And so like Vaughn just sat up. He just stood up after catching his breath and caught a freaking axe to his shoulder. Why? Why? Oh god. Oh. Being a freedom fighter sucks. And with that, the guards out here come in, and the gentleman standing between them stands and says, "I am Leonard Koleth Leloth. Put down your weapons, and I'll be sure to treat you fairly."
What's his name? Leonard?
Yeah, Leonard Cole Leloth.
How fair are we talking?
I won't kill you outright.
Dang, that's
outright.
crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy. Man, Leonard was the name of my dog back home. What a bitch.
What kind of asshole doesn't name himself Leonard? Your name is Leonard.
Oh God, we're fighting a Lenny? Fucking gross.
Oh god.
And his
Honestly,
teeth.
you're probably just as much of a bitch as your fucking daughter.
And with that, he proceeds to hold up his hand and cast Guiding Bolt at Snack.
Bring it on.
Are we technically out of combat right now, or?
You were, and Snack spoke.
I'm chaotic good and I don't like slavery.
Oh my god.
All right, flashlight streak towards a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against a target. On hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage. And the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Holy shit! Jesus!
Oops,
Tuck
sorry.
and roll!
That's gonna be a 16 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
Oh no.
My
Are we gonna TPK the party right now?
in AC because Aaron refuses to level us up. He had it jumping
You have it.
sections. And then decided to give us how many fucking armored guys? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Get the
Let me
rocks!
see, 6.
Get the
And
rocks!
then
You take 6. You take 6 radiant damage.
I'm dead. Well, no, I'm unconscious. Actually, no, I'm not.
No, you're not.
I invoke my half orc ability to stay the fuck up at 1 HP and go. Did you just do?
Bye.
Oh, this is rough.
Vaughn proceeds to go. You go, girl.
with an
He's
axe
like
in his
leaning
shoulder.
on Vieira. He's leaning on Vieira, and he's just like, "You go." Axe
Oh my
in shoulder,
God.
just kind of like, ah. And at that point, Catherine is unconscious. He went. So we go back to the top with Snack at 1
That's
HP.
me.
Don't forget you can use a bonus action, take your potion.
Oh, that's cute. I don't have to. I can use my bonus action to do 1d10 plus my level of hit points to heal myself for free.
Hey,
Fuck, do it.
Pog.
Which is
Damn.
exactly what I'm going to do. Let me see. Yeah, that's the whole reason I was being kind of a dick.
Wait, we're going back to the top of the
I
round?
didn't really have
Yeah.
a worry for it.
Oh, Gragnar. Gragnar,
Yeah.
you get to go. I forget. I'm sorry.
I just thought I'd double check. I was making sure.
So we
Okay,
were.
I'll wait. I'm holding on to that roll though, because that's the highest.
Yeah,
roll
hold
I
on.
can
That's on me. That's on me. Hold on that.
Hold on.
So we were out of combat, and now we're right back in
I'm
it.
trying to double check something. I can't do that. Never mind. All right. So what I'm gonna do is use my bonus action and take a health potion, because I will die if I get hit right now. Oh shit! I'm back at full health. Yeah, let's go. It's a 4 and a freaking 3. 7 points of
Yay.
healing. Back to a whopping 8 health. Delicious. Now the smart thing to do would be cast mage armor. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna peek back up on top of the chair. And fucking spit another firebolt.
Where are you
aiming
sitting?
at?
The bitch talking, of course.
So you shoot your firebolt.
Dang.
Roll the hit.
Dang,
Oh.
if Snack was closer, I would get advantage because I have pack tactics because of Kobold shenanigans.
Oh yeah,
Snack.
I know it's gonna.
How close do you have to be
past
for
my ear.
pack tactics?
They as long as some one of your allies is within 5 feet of your target.
Oh.
5 feet your target. Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. So she's not.
Should have
close
told me. I
enough.
would have moved sooner.
16.
Oh, that hits.
Yes. Dice.
Hell yeah.
Please
Kill him.
roll higher. That's a 9. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. That is 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Homage.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
You're 11 points of damage. Hit this man.
Mm-hmm.
And he stumbles back a full 5 feet and stays standing.
That's nice. I'm gonna duck behind the chair. Right, He did not die. I'm gonna stuck behind the chair.
It's
Little
still on fire.
scaled
Yeah.
piece of shit.
The little scaled piece of shit just popped a loogie on you, bitch.
I love that you're doing this for hiding from behind a chair.
I've never been more proud of you, Ragnar.
Say
this
that
is
when we're
peak
not
sorcerer
dead.
right here, though. This is peak sorcerer, though. Let me smack you and run.
Technically, I didn't run. I hid.
Yeah, your glowing ass. All right, with that, we're now top of the round. Snack.
Yes,
You're
yes,
dead.
yes. Okay, so I'm
It's
keeping
fine,
my roll
it's
because
fine.
Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. You keep your roll.
I got max healing on that, and I'm like, I'll have you know. That puts me back at full health of 12.
Hey, pog.
So here's the thing. You have these gashes across your body, and you're sitting there exacerbated, and you just slap your hand on your chest on top of your wound, and glowing light radiates from you. Your wounds heal up, becoming scars, fresh but healed, and you stand up rolling your shoulders, ready to go. Still holding that other axe that was thrown at you in reverse, ready as you wipe blood from your lip.
Hell yeah. My first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw my axe at dumb Leonard over there.
Freaking Lenny.
So I roll the hit, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
hit
you rolled a
Lenny.
hit.
17.
17 would hit.
Ooh. Oh, actually, I didn't even count the. Hang on, that was 17 out of 17.
Like how this guy just came and we're just
22,
immediately assaulting
actually,
him.
because I get plus
Just
5 with the
immediately.
battle axe.
You walked in, I am Leonard so-and-so, we don't care. Just start throwing stuff at him.
I don't know if it makes a difference, Aaron's, but it's a 22, because I didn't add the plus 5.
22?
So as you you said you were throwing another axe?
Yeah.
Okay, you throw that axe, and as you do, one of his soldiers finally decides to use Sentinel
Fucking
and
idiot.
steps in front of it with his shield, and he will take the damage.
Oh, he will? Okay, that's fine. I
what a
deal
lame.
2 extra damage with thrown weapons.
Okay, what's your damage?
So, let me see.
Kill him outright, kill him outright.
It's a D8 plus 3. Let me roll that real quick. Ah, it fell off the fucking table. There we go. So, total will be 10 damage from the throw.
Okay. So because it was over 20 as a total roll, when he throws up his shield, it nicks his shield and catches him in the face.
Good.
Ha!
And it gets stuck there.
Oof.
He screams bloody murder, his head thrown upward, as he grabs it and he rips it out. Ah!
That looks like it hurts, friend.
You're supposed to keep it in.
By the way, how much health do these fuckers have? I've been beating this guy to
All
my
of
right
it.
for a while.
Oh,
You're
you're
also
to the guy.
on the way higher level.
So the guy on the right, I'll be real, he has only 3 health left. But you decided to throw it at the other guy, so he said he's beat the shit, but he's like, I still have a job to do.
Oh, God.
I mean, I still have a second attack, so I'm gonna hit the dude to my right, but like, I'm just wondering, because I have been beating the crap. I have not moved, Aaron.
You got it,
I
Bing
know,
Bong.
I haven't moved for so long, I am currently surrounded by 5 guys. I want you to know that.
Mm-hmm.
Pog, pog, pog.
That's a 14? I don't remember what their thing was.
14. So you hit him.
Oh, cool.
Hey.
I'm telling you,
All
that's
you
the
need-
magic number today.
Hit him with the
All you need
bibbidi
to do is 3
bobbidi. Hit him with
damage.
the
All
bibbidi
you need to do is
bobbidi.
3.
Hit him with the bibbidi
I do
bobbidi.
exactly. Wait, no, actually, it's 6, but I did exactly 3 all the time.
Hey, Bing Bong,
my
you were
God.
gone. Bing
So
Bong,
you
you
come
were
out-
gone.
And you swing downward on him as he's kind of dazed and pissed. And
Can
you
Can I just swing my arm to the right and just kind of like tap him like chink?
you swing your arm to the right and you catch him on his chin. And it's the perfect jaw shot. Where his head rattles a little bit. And then he falls to the ground.
Okay,
He's-
so
He is unconscious.
nice, good, great, fantastic. That being said, where do I want to go? You know what? I'm gonna do my movement speed, but I'm gonna be very specific. I'm going this way, right? And then I'm gonna go. Do you get what I mean? Like
Yeah. You're gonna move 10 feet and move another 10 feet up.
I'm
so
moving.
20
I'm
feet.
moving so that I can be right next to this fucker.
Okay, go ahead. You want me to move you for you?
No, wait. Yeah, actually, for some reason I can't move my character. What the fuck?
Because you're on, you got to go back to the
There you
arrow
go.
to do that. Yeah, you got to move back to the arrow because you're currently on the measurement.
Oh, right. There we go.
So you move over there. You're now within range of him. You were out of 5 feet, so he didn't get like opportunity or anything like that.
Nope.
You now
That's why I
5 feet.
specifically moved that way.
Yep. Next, are you done, Snack?
Yeah, that's all I could do.
All right. Next is Wellith. Gets up, rolls his shoulders, steps over the guy that's unconscious. Lelof! And proceeds to walk towards Sir Lelof. Lelof turns and looks at him and goes, I should have known that a piece of trash was behind all this. And Wellith just sneers, your daughter did this, not me. And
You do get a point.
Yeah, it's true.
proceeds to grab the flower pot
Yes.
and just hurls that
Yes.
towards
I love
Lilith,
this guy.
who goes, oh, and throws up his arms. Let's see if the flower pot hits.
Please
He
hit.
doesn't know.
Oh,
17 plus. It's a 17 plus.
Oh my god, yes!
Oh, let's go.
The flower plot hits him. His guards turn around because they're focused on Snack.
oh my god.
As flour,
Hell yeah.
dirt, mud, all end up on this man. And he stands infuriated. He took it's an improvised weapon, so he takes literally 2 damage from it. But the
mental damage? Ugh.
well, the comments have been sent. The message has been sent. You are the feces that feed my plant. And
It's okay. His daughter's feces is the one that fuels that stick over there.
Damn.
the goblin
gone.
the goblin goes, woo, woo.
love him.
about a shit.
I love him.
With that goblin has been holding his turn because he was just kind of watching. He's going to use his turn now to go ahead and literally climb across this fence.
Oh no. Jesus!
Booyah! 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 Shadik! And he shoots another lightning bolt.
Hell yeah.
Spot monkey.
I know, did you see how fast he climbed across that thing?
Mans is a ninja.
He shoots that firebolt just kind of directly at that guard directly in front of Lilith. And let's do damage. Because he's also just got an axe in the fucking face.
Aw, dang. Imagine if he hit the axe, though.
A 16 to hit. He's down and out. He got max damage.
What?
He rolled max damage for lightning bolt.
Oh, hell
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Please tell
Wait,
me that
who did he
lightning
knock
bolt hit
out?
the axe. Please
One
tell
of
me
the
that
guards.
lightning bolt hit
On the
axe.
guard. And
Oh, cool.
you see that lightning go from that shit stick directly to that guy, and he lights up like a Christmas tree.
Yes!
And you see smoke come from him as he hits his knees and falls to the ground.
Ragnar, are y'all related?
No.
Sure.
Just nonchalantly, no.
Let's see. Sarah, it's you.
Do I notice the guy creeping up on us? Over
That is the drow who is in chains, who has slowly moved towards you all. You do notice them, but they are very quiet. You don't hear any sound coming from their movement. They lock eyes with you and raise their finger to their mouth. Shh.
Uh-oh.
Can I make an insight check to see if I notice if they're being sus?
They
Friend
see-
or
Your-
foe?
Like friend
Your
foe?
bonus action can be used for an insight check. Yes.
Okay. Where's my roll? Fuck. Where's my insight? Okay, it's a 1. 15?
15's enough. You see her, and you realize that this entire fight, she has only moved that far, but not because she's trying to sneak up on you. She has her eyes on Sir Lilith, and she has what looks like a broken piece of steel, jagged steel that has been pulled off of a fence in her hand, held like a dagger.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
She points to him, and she draws her thumb across her neck.
She's gonna nod to her and then turn her attention back to Janet. And I guess she's gonna go up to Janet and say, Janet, let's go.
Where are you going to try to go?
Fuck if I know. I guess back towards like the dungeon area where her brother is. but I only can move forward.
Yeah, he's unconscious on the floor. Feel free.
Yeah.
You can actually use your action to dash, so you can go double your distance.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
can I guess can I grab her while I do that, or?
Yes, you can drag her with you, and it won't impede you. She's following you. She
Alright.
seems capable of following orders. It's just that her thought processes aren't fully there. Like she'll do what you tell her, but she's not fully sure what's going on.
Okay.
I would like to state how fucking broken it is to be a monk who gets like insane movement, and then for you to use like that haste ability and double your movement. I legit caught up to a carriage once and punched it as it was going forward and flipped it.
Why do you think I love Thrall so much? Because when we did the PvP fights, so Thrall was my character in one campaign, and we did PvP fights, and our ranger tried to get away, and I was like, Josh, no.
You thought.
And I used my bonus action. I used key to dash. I'm on your face. I use another key to punch you in the face 3 times. Oh, look, I critted.
It critted.
It literally boiled down to, like, holding him by his collar and just...
What's your speed, Serafina?
It's 30.
30.
And then I did my action. Was it my action to dash?
Your bonus action.
Okay.
So that's 30,
Okay.
35, and then
It
right,
would be,
yeah, right
yeah,
here,
right-
just, right at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah. Okay, so she's good. She's good.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
So with that,
I was like, I feel like she should go farther, but then I realized she's
Right.
in front of the scared dude at the podium.
Yeah.
the goblin looks at you and goes, "Booyah!" And then he puts his finger to his lip. Shh, sneaky.
Yeah, you're super sneaky, dude.
She's like really confused and then go sneaky, yeah.
And he shakes his head with wide eyes. He's looking.
Oh, I love him.
And he will snap his finger, and suddenly you hear nothing. Cone of
what?
silence. He casts cone of silence on you,
Yo.
so that you have a 15-foot area where you can move without being heard.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
You can't go anywhere, but that cone of silence will be there for you to go ahead and move in silence, so you can try to get to her brother.
Okay.
And he goes, sneaky.
He like blows you a kiss.
Rolls his fingers up to him like, call me.
Oh my god.
And that's him. He was holding his turn, like I said, so he used all of his actions for that and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So he can't do anything else, but he's trying to help you. He's
So
showing
just sorry, it's just to clarify. So you're saying I can't move while I'm in the cone, or I can?
you can, but not right now. It'll be your next turn. You can
Okay.
move 15 feet without being heard or noticed.
Okay.
Nice.
You have advantage on stealth checks in that area.
Okay.
With that, it's Hellbrant. He's unconscious. Vaughn is up. Vaughn
Finally.
grabs the axe in his shoulder and pulls it out.
Oh, that's looking good.
I love and hate my job simultaneously. And he reaches behind him and he grabs a mask. Give me just a moment. And he puts this mask on.
Booga booga booga, you make me stupid dog.
Hey,
You
DM,
make
can
me
you
anyone-
raise up the volume on the music a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Does anyone recognize that mask?
Which one? Hang on.
Wait, where is it? I don't see it.
Is it in general?
I will post it in general. Give me just a second.
Sorry, I saw Morgan Freeman again.
all I can think of is he puts the mask on. It's like, stupid dog, you make me look bad.
Ooga, booga, booga. But
Oh,
he's
it
looking
won't
at
let me.
Ragnar.
Oh, it
Give me
won't
a
let you?
second. Yeah, it won't let me. So give me a second. I'm going to change what my screen shows.
Okay, show the people.
Show the people.
The screen ended.
This stream
Oh.
ended.
Does anyone recognize that mask?
I do not.
That looks
Looks
familiar.
familiar and also
Is this
not at
something
the same
we've
time.
encountered before?
Nope.
Nah, it's from
In
JoJo.
real world, you've probably seen it a few times.
Oh, okay, I haven't seen this mask before in my life.
Nope.
When he puts on that mask, the goblin on the fence turns around and stops. He stops laughing
Looks
maniacally.
like my
He stops
mom's
giggling.
mask.
He
Oh
gets
no.
really quiet. And in common, he goes, King, King, King,
Oh, the
King,
Goblin
King,
King.
King, King, King. And
That's
he's
from. Oh my god! I can't
he's-
believe you pulled that from the labyrinth.
he starts
Whoa! Hi.
chanting, King, 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 King. And with that, Vaughn pulls out a cane, which is a white cane.
He's straight up Jareth.
He's the Goblin King, baby.
He's Jareth. Oh
How we
wait,
be
this is
do?
good for you, Seraphina.
We
Look
be
in his
good, we be good.
direction.
We're
Stare
playing the
into his
D&D.
bulge.
Y'all see the battle map now?
No, we just see this.
No.
Oh, you
Yeah.
see you guys. What the fuck?
Oh god,
Yeah.
we're
Shit,
infinite.
Discordception!
Oh!
Discordception!
There's so many horny heads.
All right, there we go.
Is that-
All right, now yeah.
Yeah, that should be fun.
There we
Yeah,
go.
now we
He points the staff, and magic missile goes off.
Oh, hell
He has a
yeah.
wand. He has a wand of magic missile,
Those are so overpowered. I love them.
and he uses 2 charges on the guard directly in front
Oh.
of the.
Hi.
of
How you be do,
Lelo.
Lolo? How you be do?
And let's see, auto hit.
Yeah, this ran a
That's a
little
6.
bit long. A little.
That's another
long.
6.
I think we're almost done.
It's a
Maybe
4.
this is our first combat.
Holy
That's
shit!
another 4.
Oh my gosh.
Is this
That's
a
a 4.
Holy
And that's a
shit.
2.
dice?
He
Dead.
lands all 6 magic missiles on this man,
Obliterated.
and he just drops. The other guy got electrocuted.
Yeah. So magic. So there is a song that's the ABCs of D&D, and M is for magic missile because you never rolled a hit, and so you always hit your target. Like, come on now.
Greatness.
It's
Greatness.
fucking broken.
Yeah. That's why the wands are so great. I love it.
And as he does that, at the end of his turn, you notice his wounds begin to heal.
Oh shit.
Ooh, Vaughn's or
Vaughn's.
It's the mask.
Vaughn heals 4 health. He
There,
rolled a max
there,
on a
deep into the
D4.
bulge.
And with that, it's now Viegra who proceeds to go around. She proceeds to go around, grab this young lady who has been standing here this whole time, and drag her over here. Then proceeds to oh god, what is the spell? It's a psionic spell. Deals 2d6 psychic damage. She's gonna aim it for the guard coming your guys' way.
Am I off
Gragnar.
work tomorrow? Of course I am. I'm off until Saturday.
She does 6 damage.
Hell yeah.
He's running at you guys, and he literally grabs his head for a second and almost falls forward. And he stops. He takes a knee. He's like, ah! And she looks at you, Gragnar, and she winks, and then uses the rest of her movement to go
Oh, yeah,
ahead
'cause
and
that-
go out.
that area is like
Yeah.
just blown in, right?
Yeah, like that door is completely blown in. So they're meeting you there. Let's see. With that, it's
I'm
now the
glad
guard.
somebody else noticed that lady there, because like when this fight was over, I was planning on
She's been staying there the whole time because she's
I
been.
know.
Like,
Yeah. I noticed her, but I was just like, I don't know if she's like good or evil or what.
This guard goes to run forward. Lilith goes, "No, we need to go." And he's
Feeling
going
kind
to
of
try to
poopy, so it's okay
retreat.
if we just hang on tomorrow.
Nah,
then. Yeah, that's
fam.
fine.
nah.
But
I mean,
first,
I'm gonna be up at like
the
10 'cause I'm
guard
gonna go on a
comes
bike
up,
ride.
runs up on Vaughn,
We're doing movie night
and
at 4 though,
proceeds
but I can
to
hang
try
out
to take his
before then.
axe into Vaughn.
Hey,
And Vaughn
dope.
goes, "No, not again."
Stay up this time.
It's a 19. It's a 19.
Damn. Is he gonna
Well-
go back down? Is he gonna go back down?
Back down.
Vaughn gets hit, and let's see how much it is. It's only 4 damage.
Okay.
Vaughn gets hit, it latches into his other shoulder,
Son of a bitch!
and he just stands there.
All I
He's
can
like,
think of is the
He's like, I just healed the other one.
Oh man!
all I can think
All
of
I'm
is that
thinking of-
scene from Ace Ventura.
I promise you, Vaughn was supposed to be more badass in this moment, and the dice are not having it.
He's getting his ass kicked right
Yeah,
now.
fuck yeah, let's do that. I'm
He's
down.
still standing. Like, you give him that.
Him ain't dead.
At
He's
least
he's an
he
axe
just
magnet
looks.
though. Man's is an axe magnet though.
I'm an X-Man.
If there was a way to have a non-preferred weapon, now would be the time to start.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
Wait, what?
If there's a way to have,
Leave this with PTSD with axes.
if there was a way to have a non-preferred weapon, this would be it.
That's
PTSD.
hilarious.
All right. With that, the guard that's fighting.
Every time I come back, there's new
Snack,
redeems. Are we
after hearing
redeeming
his
Daddy? I
boss
got
basically
you.
say, "No, we need to go."
There
He's
you
going to
go.
try to push you to the floor, prone, so that you can go ahead and take his boss and go.
Trying.
That's an 18.
Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna try to. Do I not get a save against the
No,
shove?
you roll a save, and if you beat his 18, you're good.
What is it
you roll a
against? Is
strength.
it a
It's-
strength?
Yeah, it's a strength save.
Okay, I get a +5 in my strength, so that's cool.
Oh my
God,
god.
what am I
Why?
thinking?
Joke's on you.
I got a
I only
12.
have a sip of water left.
Okay.
Nah.
So he shoves you, you go to fall back, and he doesn't look
Delicious.
happy about it. You don't look happy about it. He definitely wants to finish this.
Yeah.
Why? It's
And
a
after you
gamble.
go
It's a
prone,
gamble.
he's going to go ahead and try to go after his boss.
You're welcome.
Hey, wait. I still get opportunity attack, and I can throw axes.
You are prone, but you do get opportunity attack, so you get an opportunity attack that is disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine with me. I can live with that. Throwing axe.
Ha!
Okay, and you said with disadvantage?
Yep.
Fuck. Okay. That's the lowest roll I've ever gotten.
If you beat a 14, you're good. If 14, or if you match or beat a 14.
Oh, I got a 12.
No.
You
Damn
throw it, and it nicks off his back armor. Just because you were
I
falling,
remember giving you the
landed
file,
like the
but
hilt
that's
instead of the
perfect
blade on the
use.
back.
I think you sent it to
And
me
he looks
forever
back.
ago, and I managed
He
to
looks
find
back
it.
at you with just fury in his eyes, despite
Well, I'm still
the
close
blue
to 10K,
cloak,
so
you
next.
know
Oh
he's
god.
pissed.
Come back and face me, you coward!
And he will grab Lilith by the hand and tap his armor, turning invisible.
What a
Ugh.
Damn it.
I mean,
No.
so you don't know where they are.
I have a good
The-
idea.
Yeah, you have a pretty. With
Oh
that,
no, I just saw a door open on its own.
the door was already wide open. Let's see. There is the one guard down here, and that's
That's
pretty much
dealing with
it.
Vaughn. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, she was moving as well. She actually, I forgot to move her last turn, so she's here. And then she is going to go ahead and snap her finger. And let's see, how does anti-magic feel?
Did she dispel their magic?
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
she-
Anti-magic
she-
field. Holy
She
shit!
casts anti-magic field.
Hell yeah!
And as all 4 of these motherfuckers suddenly become seeable outside, Gragnar, your light, your radiance goes away. But also, the guard who is here by Vaughn holds his head. The guards begin to hold their head when the anti-magic field is cast, and they kind of groan as if it's physically affecting them.
Well, shit.
Ooh.
Oh, are y'all made of magic? That's against y'all's code.
Okay, I'm gonna take 7 p.m. cold
They
medicine to pass
begin
out. I'll
to
try
yell,
again
"We gotta go!
tomorrow.
We gotta go!"
Okay, thank you for
No,
stopping by,
you
Logo.
gotta
I love you. Bye.
Face me, cowards! All of you! I'll take you all on!
Bunch of
bitches!
Bunch of bitches!
Ragnar, it is your turn.
I literally cannot do anything because I am all magic.
That's true.
Wait. What's the range of this anti-magic field? We'll see what I can do.
So this room, you can assume this area because it affected you at the very far end. So.
Oh wait, am I not hidden anymore?
You're not hidden. The cone is turned off.
Oh fuck.
Damn.
Okay.
But look where you are. There's no one there.
That's true.
And the goblin goes, no!
He just slides up the bars.
He got his thumbs down. He's like, booyah! 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 And he drops his shit stick and just kind of hangs on the fence upset.
How far can I move? Hold on. I have one other move up my sleeve.
Bite?
Nah. Let me
Green?
see.
Throw eggs?
I'm trying to see how far I can get. Let me see. So 30 feet would be. Oh, what about 30 feet this way? Nope, that's worse.
Yeah, this game doesn't actually consider actual it's very circular.
Yeah.
Like very obviously that's not there. That's more than 30 feet, but hexagons would be better for that. But we're not playing hexagonal. We're playing squares.
Squares.
Square.
I think I would just barely have a line of sight on him.
I am for fun rolling this d6 that gave Vaughn really good heals, and I've landed 3 6s.
I do.
Okay.
I have just barely line of sight on the dude.
Oh, you do?
You do.
So I pull out my freaking hand crossbow.
Yes! Oh my god, yes, do it!
Load it up, boy.
Let's fucking go!
Please. Wow.
Kill this
Wow, that
motherfucker.
is anticlimactic as fuck.
Oh,
It is a 9.
no.
If it makes you feel better, I have a light crossbow and 20 bolts.
It is light, so that means I get to roll a second time.
Yeah!
Hold on. Nat 20.
So shoot the first time you shoot. So the first time you shoot wide, and what ends up happening is Ragnar, you shoot right next to her. She's like, oh! And then that next one just nicks him right in the spine on the back of him.
Alright, so
And he grunts, ah!
that is
As the bolt lodges itself between his discs.
perfect.
Ooh.
Let me roll
Is he
that.
paralyzed?
Let me roll this damage.
Roll the damage first.
How do you do crits? Because I swear almost everybody I play with does them different.
Roll all the dice. That's the fun of crits. Roll all the dice.
I only have one die. It's a d6 plus 4.
Okay, so you roll it twice then.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you just add the +4 to that.
11 points of damage.
Hey.
I rolled a
He
5 on the first
screams and goes unconscious in the arms of his guard.
Yes! Perfect.
Oh, just as much of a bitch as your daughter.
Dang, that's crazy. Down both of them in one shot. That's wild.
Honestly,
Person to ask, can we get inspiration for this battle? Holy shit.
I already have plans for y'all because this has been great. Y'all have really roleplayed the fuck out of this fight, and I appreciate it. I am enjoying this combat purely for the fact that y'all are having fun and playing as your characters would. Gragnar's hiding behind chairs, but also one sniping the fuck out of people.
Yeah, can we
I'm
talk
literally
about
down
most
both of
family
them
members?
with one shot. I'm a god.
Yeah, it's like we took out family members tonight in one battle. Holy shit!
I think the irony of it is that the fact that they're getting completely like one KO'd by this kobold that they've been talking shit about all night.
It's like,
Oh, yeah.
that's the one that's been taking out everyone, I think.
Well,
Yeah,
that's my
'cause-
turn. That's all I can do.
For all intents
Love
and
it.
purposes, Seraphina, you're like variant human for the most part.
Oh shit.
Like, I'm not gonna give too many details, but yeah, you're the most normal looking, but like. All right, with that,
Yes.
guards begin to the guard that are holding them, one hands off both of the hands off the young lady to this guy, and then proceeds to step up here because this is more of a story beat moment.
Yeah.
As this guy begins to just carry the both of them up the stairs as quickly as possible. He
Oh, they
does not
running.
see the drow,
Oh,
however.
perfect. Oh, perfect.
Hell yeah!
Who immediately
Get your
proceeds
sneak
to-
attack, girl.
Yikes. That's a 19 without anything added.
Yo.
And that
Wait,
rusty,
wait. Since it's a prize, isn't it isn't it with
Yeah.
advantage?
It is because it's unknown. I'll roll a second time just because that crit's possible. It was not a crit.
That would have been so
Aw.
fucking
But
perfect if it was.
you rolled a 19 and proceeds to take that rusted metal, jagged piece of metal and shove it up in his neck,
Oof.
into his head, and he goes limp as she rips it out and he falls to the ground.
Got him right in the gooey pieces.
And in a language you don't understand, does anybody speak Drow?
Let me check.
No.
I don't
Nope.
think I do. I think I only speak human and orc.
I speak
Does that
Common,
count?
Celestial, Draconic, and Elvish.
Does that count
Yeah,
as
common and orc.
undercommon?
No.
No, it's not
Damn.
uncommon.
Wait. No.
No.
Nope. I don't speak
Undercommon
it.
is a particular language, but the Drow do have their own language, and it's Sylvan.
Oh yeah.
Does anybody have Sylvan?
I have
Nope.
Elvish.
Elvish is
You would
similar.
you would
You would
understand
talk-
it brokenly.
Yeah, you would understand
Yeah.
it brokenly. If she said something, and you get the kind of you get this out of it. You hear Goddess Lolith Death,
Ooh, fuck yeah.
and in common says, "Death to the Overworlders."
I like this girl.
As she tosses the metal piece to the side, she grabs the axe off of him and begins to bolt out.
My axe.
The only guard left is this guy who is fighting Vaughn. And to wrap that up, we go back to the top snack.
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything, or you want Vaughn to handle this?
He can handle it. However, I am going to use my action to sprint over towards him. Just so that I can take the axes that Vaughn has been kindly storing for me.
Such a dick move.
So
Are you going to flank him, basically?
yeah, essentially. So this guy ain't going
Great.
nowhere. I'll be right here.
All right, so you flank him, which gives Vaughn advantage. Flanking gives you advantage on.
Mm-hmm.
That is a non-natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Vaughn proceeds to, because the way this guy was on him has his axe in his shoulder, which means he's grappled. Vaughn grabs it and twists it out of his arm, and then takes the wand he has and shoves it into the guy's face. And he
Whoa.
unloads the last 3 stacks of magic
Oh,
missile.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
dead. He's dead as hell. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So wait. Can I just like play this scene out? So like that happens, right?
Mhm.
And like their head explodes or whatever. And like the moment the guy like just collapses over and like Vaughn's just there in pain, I'm like, hey, can I don't know if it's too soon, but can I have those axes?
So as he holds the one up and those magic missiles point blank off in this guy's head, his head completely just splatters
Oh lord.
and splatters back onto you. And
Yep.
his helmet is shattered. The body, headless, falls to the ground. And as you say, hey, can I get that? He's still holding it in his hand, right above his wound. He just fucking drops it to the ground and walks partially over and sits down. Sure.
Thanks. And I'm gonna pick it up and just kind of like wipe it on my pants.
Fucking
Yeah.
God.
I assume the battle is over for now because all the enemies are dead.
Yeah.
But, I'm gonna go
poor-
grab my
so-
axe that was buried in the ground right here.
As
too.
you go to grab that axe, the guy who's up there had begun to try to get away, and then he just immediately turns back and goes back to his spot.
Did you
right
not see
there.
what we already did?
Are we gonna go after the other people?
In a moment. I have
They're already gone. Vaughn laying there. Once they're in an open area, they have a recall spell.
Gross.
They basically can magic door themselves anywhere in fucking 500 fucking yards or some shit. I don't fucking know. Potion, please.
Serafina is gonna start walking towards. What's his face?
Vaughn.
Ilbrant,
No, Hilbrand, yeah.
Oh, Hilbert.
who is unconscious on the floor.
Can I stabilize him or?
You can. As you begin to stabilize him, roll a medicine check.
Correct, no.
Okay.
I want to see what's in there.
I got a 3!
You realize that his wounds are all mental, and you're just like,
I can't hear that.
You backhand him a couple times trying to wake him up.
Nah,
Hilbrand!
it's fine. It's fine. He got the mental
Snap
scars.
out of
Just tell him it be like that sometimes. He'll be all right.
I like that.
Those who are magic sensitive, you sense that the anti-magic field has dispersed.
Thank fuck.
The way Gragnar finds that out is he bursts into flames.
And I will keep on fire. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go explore this room.
Wait, no. You did that when you were like 10 feet away from Vaughn.
No! You
It's such
burst into flames, and Vaughn is right outside that range. By the way, he's right outside that range. He goes, oh, God! And he turned the opposite way in his seat, holding his chest, like, oh.
Oh my God!
Oh, God, if you were 5 feet closer.
Nah, it's fine. It only goes off if you hit me. It is really hot, though.
He's like, but don't hit me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to see what the fuck's in there, just because I'm curious.
But I will say, Serafina, as you kind of searched him, you find a very large mark across Heelbrandt's chest, another slave mark. One that you don't recognize. It has essentially, it is a diamond with what looks like almost sun rays in the shapes of triangles outside of it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's right above his heart.
I'm assuming Valera's there too. No, she's
Yes.
here.
Valera is there.
Do you recognize this?
Valera looks at it for a split second and bites her lip. We need to... And she pulls a dagger out.
Whoa! What are you doing?
We need to cut the mark. If she regains consciousness, pointing to where Catherine was, this mark allows her to kill him with a command. And she only needs to be within 100 yards to do so. But if we damage it,
You should see the
beyond
photo I posted immediately. Get a
recognition,
sec. Oh no,
you'll be
I'm
fine.
scared.
Burn it.
What about Janet? She has marks
Janet
too.
and Janet, dazed, looks a bit confused. I don't have marks, and holds up her arms. And now you can see that she has these markings across both her hands. And they aren't the same. They are purely purely marks with diamonds on them, but they have extra rings representing a supposed amount of time she's tried to run away. There's one ring on each arm outside of the normal ring.
Oh wait, I'm so sorry. Did I unintentionally metagame? Because I thought we looked at her before, but I realized we looked at the other girl.
You saw the other girl, but you also saw that Janet had the mark on her arm as well.
I was like, fuck, did I accidentally metagame?
No. You're fine. You just couldn't tell exactly what kind of mark it was from the distance.
Right.
But now it's basically saying that she ran away once, which was the story they told you to try to sell her.
Okay.
We can try to burn them, but
Ragnar.
that would leave them disfigured. Ragnar is in a different room. Speaking of which, Ragnar, roll an investigation.
Cool, I'm terrible at those. Let's go. Fuck, it fell off the table. That was gonna roll bad. God damn it, it's a fucking 9. Wait. Let me... investigation. 10.
A whole 10.
Mm-hmm.
So you start by like digging your nose in the plants and don't see anything. You work your way over to to this table. You look underneath the table. You see like a silver plate underneath.
Mm.
You know, which silver is silver. You can grab
in my
that.
pocket.
He fucking takes the silver plate and like sticks it down the back of his shirt because he doesn't have pockets. By the way, your shirt is still intact.
I am genuinely surprised.
That's that good quality shit. And then you walk over to your desk. To the desk here. And as you start kind of pulling the drawers, there's one that's kind of locked and you can't get it open. There's another one you open. There's another one. Give me a second before you start vandalizing shit. You pull open another drawer and there's a bag sitting in there. It looks like a coin purse.
A pocket. I'm just gonna put mystery bag.
And then also, one last thing is you see a lantern setting on top of the desk. This lantern is lit, and underneath it is a piece of parchment.
Is it
pocket mystery paper?
Just don't forget you have them.
All right.
So I'm writing them down.
As you go to hop down, you see one last drawer on the side of the desk, which is also locked. And it is a secret compartment you wouldn't notice. It just has a lock mechanism on the side.
Dang. Gonna try my foolproof lock picking mechanic. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try and do what I was doing earlier by using freaking firebolt and also using control fire and see if I can just like burn a hole through the lock.
So I will say you can use them in tandem, but what it does is it focuses it into one shot. But it's a very precise shot.
Sure, let's go with that.
Okay. Because firebolt isn't something that fires continuously, it's something that shoots once.
Okay,
but you're like concentrating it, and it purely for a mechanical standpoint, trying to basically blow up the lock.
Yep, that's what I'm going for.
Okay, so I need you to roll concentration because you're using 2 cantrips at once, and you're trying to go ahead and focus it.
What is concentration? Oh, it's probably wisdom.
And I want you to roll a concentration with a DC 13 to beat.
It's wisdom, isn't it?
I think so.
Oh god.
Wisdom spellcasters. Unless you can in story explain to me why another stat would work.
Maybe Arcana, Arcana would like work with like intelligence, because like he kind of has to focus to do it. I don't know.
I'll swing it this way. You're so used to using these spells in like a chaotic manner that you're genuinely sitting here. You're like, I know magic, but what if magic knows me? And so you're like, and you have this moment where you're like, I could try to not destroy everything, but just blow the lock off. And so you're going to try to use Arcana, but because it was a flimsy, you got to give me something to work with. Roll it with disadvantage. Try to beat a DC 12.
Yes, I rolled it. Yes, I rolled a 12 and a 14 without my pluses.
Yeah, hell yeah!
Fucking
So
finally.
you do it. You roll, and you controlled, just barely shoot it into the lock piece. And what you do is there is still an explosion from the contact, which makes you kind of jump back a little bit. And you see that the lock piece is still in place, but you blew a section of the wood off, which allows you to pry that open.
Yes.
So it didn't unlock it so much as you like controlled the damage. Okay. So you can pry that open, and when you do, you find two things. You find 3 bars of gold. And you also find a notebook.
Ooh.
Mystery book.
I don't know why this
Oh
action
shit!
music
I
is
was like,
playing.
the music got so intense just from you finding a
Okay,
notebook.
mystery book, and you said 2 gold bars.
It's still 3 gold bars.
3.
It still technically applies. Yeah, you broke into a noble's desk.
Hell yeah.
I mean, the music still applies for that book though.
That was a very Skyrim thing to happen.
Right.
Like you leveled up.
Was it lockpick? Lockpiece. Lockpick. Lockpick level 5.
Why without using lockpicks?
Let's see. I'm gonna get some casual background music.
Yes. Ah, I love loot. It's my favorite.
Loot, my favorite. Oh no, that's scary.
That's creepy.
Oh no, that's spooky.
That's real spoopy.
No. Why is
Even
this?
spookier.
I searched epic dark music, legendary. Oh, that's sad emotional. No, we don't want that. What the fuck, internet? It is legitimately only giving me like the most epic or sad, like someone died.
Yeah, okay. We're actually at the end. We're actually at the end of the campaign. We're about to fight God. He opened that book.
Just redeem the sound from my end where it's just simple and clean.
No. Don't even fuck around like that, Gragnar. Because I had a session where session 1, we had to fight a god of death.
Oh my god.
In a church that belonged to his light counterpart, which was his sister, who he fucking murdered.
Nutty.
First
Absolutely
session.
nutty.
We got thrown into another dimension, dude. We
Pog.
died.
Shh, don't give him ideas. I'm by myself.
You hear a whisper in the distance right now.
Ow, I close my ears. La la la.
Hello, adventurer. Welcome to the
lemon
Feywild.
flash next
Oh god. I would die
Hello.
in the Feywild immediately.
Would you like to tell us your name? Ignorant one who
Jeff
does not know why that
McDood.
makes-
Jeff McDood.
Ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you know nothing about the world. You would definitely give your name.
That's a
I'm
big sword.
Gragnar. Actually, no, you're not. I'm Gragnar. Oh shit, you're right.
And now I'm a part of the Great Hunt. It's just GG's.
Man, which one? That's what that matters.
Both of
It's getting
them.
close to midnight.
Okay, yeah. So what we'll do is you all begin to look over Heelbrand as Gragnar takes those things.
Was that
Then
both of the drawers?
you took one drawer.
Oh, okay.
If you want to do the other drawer, I'm gonna have to say that you can try, but you're gonna have to beat a higher DC because this is a smaller drawer, so it'd be a DC of 15.
Oh, I'll try.
With disadvantage still.
Nope.
Uh,
I don't even need to roll. That's a
You-
nat one.
you go to do it, and instead of like focusing it, it kind of explodes point blank, and you get thrown back into a wall. And it's more of a shock than anything. It doesn't hurt you. You're just like, oh my god, and it just kind of sputters.
Oh my god.
And you guys hear a big old poof, and then you hear another bigger poof from inside the room, probably about 5 seconds after each other. You're being called, Gragnar. What are you gonna do?
Why?
What are you doing?
I was trying to get in this secret drawer, and it did not work out. I found some stuff. I'm coming. Okay,
There's
so
black marks from burns all around this desk now. Like, it was a really nice desk.
okay, so question: what is this desk made of?
It's made of hard wood that's been treated.
Oh, it's been treated. Damn. That's some nice carpet on the floor, though. So I'm gonna reach down and ignite the carpet and walk out the room.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, nah. Add better measure. We'll ignite the carpet in the room, and then I'll use what is the name of this spell? Control flames to spread it 5 feet, and then leave.
This freezing flame while we're still in
I
it.
told you guys I was going to burn the place down. I'll close the door so it'll be contained for a short, brief time.
Wait, is this even the place we
And
needed?
with
Is this even
that-
the place that?
And with that, I think that's a good point to hold off.
Oh boy.
Smoke's coming out of the room as Ragnar closes the door behind him.
It takes time to close the door.
I don't want the fire to spread just yet.
Oh no!
Our
A
table.
big fire has happened. It's broken.
Arson. Back off. I'm going to.
Was it? No, it's like okay, we're gonna talk about our ABCs. What does A stand for?
Arson.
Arson.
What does B stand for?
Barson.
Barson. What does C stand for?
Commit
Arson.
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 Don't
What
come
is
near
this?
me.
I'm gonna commit arson.
I'm so proud of her.
That, we'll call it a night. We'll actually start back up with the fire spreading.
Yay!
Yay.
The door's
We have to
closed.
save the other kobolds.
It's
Say to me,
fine.
it's like an accident.
Yeah, let's take a look at our calendars right now. So next week is Thanksgiving, and then we have the 1st. So we will go ahead on the 1st of next month, December.
Actually, I don't know if the 1st is gonna work because my mother is having surgery on the 1st.
Okay. So what we will
November 8th?
Oh, you mean December?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, yeah,
December
December 8th.
No, we're going back in time.
I think that should work. I don't have anything, I don't think.
I literally
Okay, so
do
we-
not do anything, so yeah, that's good for me.
So we will meet in 3 weeks when the fire is ready.
The
You have to
fire's
let
all
it
hot.
simmer.
All right.
That was a good session.
Yeah, that
That was
really
super fun, yeah.
I will
I had
say,
a lot of fun finally playing my chaotic good form.
Ragnar, I will say that as you like walk by Vaughn, he sees that door as you close it and sees the fire and goes, and like he's slowly healing wearing the mask. He's just sitting there and you see his wounds slowly healing. It's almost kind of gross.
You just hear like this squelching noises.
Oh
Welch.
god.
Yeah. And you'll notice that the wounds themselves are a bit green in color.
Interesting. He is secretly a goblin, confirmed. You will not convince Ragnar otherwise.
I mean, says the guy with the Grinch picture over there looking like one.
That picture is
Lord.
great.
And I will say this: the last thing is that goblin that was on the wall hops down and runs over to Vaughn and kneels before him, and we'll end it on that.
Okay.
All right.
I got a bunch of loot.
Good
Hell
session, y'all.
yeah.
Good session.
Can we level up? Cough, cough.
Please, for the love of fucking God.
We beat 2 relics.
So, here's the thing, okay? I did the math. I did all the work beforehand. You guys level up, okay? And you will level up 2 levels.
Yes!
Oh, so you're
Sorcery
telling
points!
me-
Yes!
You're telling
No.
me
Level
You
this entire
were-
game we could
no.
have been level 2?
No. What happened was y'all were short for the amount of combat you have done. Because remember, I also take into contact roleplay.
Ooh.
Okay. I take into contact roleplay as well as combat and other things. When you roll to negotiate, when you are playing your character, I take that into contact. Y'all were just short of being level 2 when this combat started. But the amount of fighting and the roleplay you did gave you an extra level.
Pause.
I
Fuck yeah.
finally get AC. Is that what you're telling me, Aaron?
Sorcery points, here we
told you guys.
come.
Do you
Here's
know
the
what
thing.
it's like
I
being a fighter with 10 as my AC?
Actually,
So again, I will say this. I told you guys when I first started DMing for you, I know that we've had hit or miss with timing. I take into account everything y'all do because every part of this game is a part of this game. When you role play, when you sneak around, when you try things like Ragnar just did. I am a homebrew, wing it, rule of cool DM. There are times I'll say no, but I will try to make it work.
As you
And
probably
with
should,
that-
with some of the shit I'm probably gonna ask
And-
for.
I will say that for the most part, you guys, your XP is a pool right now because you're so low level. It's
Yeah.
easier for me to treat it as everyone levels at the same time, unless you are distinctly separate from each other.
Yeah.
But even then, you all role played this entire combat. You all proceeded to be amazing players. You did your best to have your turns ready, which thank you. Considering more than half of y'all are fucking magic users.
right?
I have 2 spells to pick from.
And yet every wizard takes 20 minutes. I have exactly 3 cantrips and 1 spell.
I've been
But-
wanting to play a sorcerer for so long, so I know half the stuff, especially what I want to do.
always place like magic users, so I'm just
I
like,
never
let's
get to
go.
play.
No.
That's my problem. Is I don't get to play because I'm DMing.
But we will call it a night. I gotta get my wife tucked in. And
Why are you treating me like a baby?
I'm gonna ravage you first.
Oh my
Obviously.
Ew!
Oh.
PDA, God.
Fucking gross! What the fuck, Aaron?
TOS.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Wait, is it your birthday?
Fuck up,
November
you
21st.
fucker.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Hey, to be
happy
fair,
birthday.
I remembered one thing this month, and it was my anniversary, and I count that as a win.
Poggy Woggy,
Hey.
Poggy Woggy.
I did too.
There was like 6 things going on. Thanksgiving, I didn't recall. My birthday, someone went, so your birthday's coming up. And I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? And they were like, it's November. And I'm like, and? And like, November 21st? Yeah, that's when our job locks down and I can't take vacation. Oh, wait.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that is my birthday. Thank you.
Thanks for reminding me.
I'll be forgetting.
That is how I am every year, though. Because the past 2 years, the past 2 years, I've been like, people are like, your birthday's coming up. I'm like, what?
Same, honestly.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and call it tonight.
Sorry,
Y'all
one
have-
more thing. It's like
Okay.
I really did not expect Snack to start going off.
Here's the thing. After playing with Snack in one shots, I was like, man, Snack's doing really good, being really quiet in this mode thing.
It was either
So
it was gonna be
really did not
her or
expect
Ragnar. It was gonna be
I
her
actually-
or Ragnar.
I have story reasons for why I was acting the way I did.
No,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm saying like as a sailor, and like she would load onto like docks like as all sorts of shit. So she would see how the nobles from wherever the fuck what's that place that's really garbage, Aaron? It's across the sea.
United Kingdom?
The Kingdom United. Not the United Kingdom. The Kingdom United. Hey, yeah.
Anyway, so like she knows how people act in the kingdom united, and so when they bring slaves and stuff over, she sees that the slaves
Fucking
don't
Queen of
talk unless
England.
spoken to. So I was like, okay, so the entire time, unless I am directly spoken to, she's not gonna say shit because that she's just playing the part. And then this bitch started to run her mouth, and there's only so much I can handle, and I hate slavery. I genuinely hate slavery. So my character was like, fuck you and everything you stand for, and I can't do this anymore.
Fuck you and the boat you came in on.
Like Seraphina's also getting angry, but she knows noble, so she's playing the part of like, I'm a noble. Yes, we have slaves. Cough, cough.
I'm gonna tell you right.
Hold on. I will say the one, Seraphina. You didn't have to try as hard as everybody else because everybody else has like actual reasons to hate them.
Yeah.
But, like, you also weren't doing the best. You're like, these are my friends, bitch, and it's just like you're supposed to be a cardless noble, and you're over here talking about that. My handbag is not a handbag. He's my friend.
I think the funniest.
I forgot about that until afterwards. I was like, oh shit, I forgot.
All I can say is luckily Gragnar stepped behind everybody because I guarantee you if she would have stroked Gragnar's face, he would have bit the shit out of her.
My favorite thing is like sitting here and Seraphina being like, everyone, we have to play a part. We have to be good about it. 2 seconds in, these are my friends, bitch.
You should have saw like while Seraphina and Bitchy Mitcherson over there were talking in the front row, and I was sitting quietly. Fucking demon jumped into my chat, and he was just like, "I'm about to fight this bitch."
No. What I said is, I'm going to eat her liver.
And I was just like, yo, no, I'm 100% behind this. Nobody talks shit about my potato except me. Oh, the chaotic energy. I can feel it flowing.
Congratulations, you're outlaws.
Hell yeah. Pog.
I saw that coming.
So next session, we just need to level up to level 3, right?
Oh, I already leveled.
Oh, I'm hyped. We get meta magic and freaking sorcery points.
Yeah, have it done whenever you like, but yeah, have it done by next session, which is
I'm doing it right now.
So, we are level 3, right?
Yes. You are level 3. And again, it's because y'all were so close to level 2, and then y'all just like wiped the floor. Because here's the thing, it was a hard combat, but y'all told me from the beginning y'all wanted combats that were like rewarding and difficult.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how far can I push it without like breaking it?
Yeah.
So
I think we did okay.
Y'all did good. Like first combat, considering there was strategy, I'll take it. Because I have seen. Yeah. Ragnar hid behind. You were the tank up front. Seraphina was focused on getting people out that were innocent. Like y'all had a strategy. Y'all worked together really well. Y'all didn't realize you did it, which made it better. Because
I was like completely like, okay, what can I do? Okay, we need to get Janet out because I told her we would get her out, and then we need to go get Hilbrand.
Yeah, I was just like, oh shit, the magic's gone. I was like, oh wait, I have a crossbow. I was like, I wonder if I can line this shot up perfectly. And he was just
accidents.
He just so happened to just be in the perfect, terrible spot to get shot in the spine.
Happy little accidents.
Exactly. Oh, that was so much fun.
I completely believe that Grinch baby right here is Ragnar this entire campaign.
Oh, no, that was his entire time inside the mansion. It's like, oh, interesting.
You want to call me a handbag? All right.
You tested my patience. This fire's getting... I'm not even kidding. Let me read you off what I wrote in my notes. Hold on, where is it at? I'm definitely lighting at least one fire. We skip forward at least another sentence. The longer I'm here, the bigger this fire's getting.
Oh my god, I love it.
I
love how you're writing. I love how you're writing it like how Ragnar's actually like writing in a journal or something.
Yep.
But let's call it.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
I gotta go.
That was good.
All right.
Good
All right.
night.
Good
Night.
night.